because the game changed. Oh, you get a picture of the track in the. It's just someone's choose something stupid. That's all. Let's just go with that for the moment. Yeah, they said they changed a couple of the cars, but it wasn't very clear. But yeah,
yeah, like they increased the wheelbase of one of them by a centimetre or something.
whoa. God, imagine if you could just do that in real life. How awesome would that be? So, in our occasional series of The Future is Stupid, my car was put onto a boat 3 months ago. So now I'm having to install the day one patch, basically. And I'm struggling. We should just, do a podcast which is just called The Future is Stupid, I think.
Yeah, it feels like there should be one called that already.
Yeah. For some reason, clicking on go isn't doing anything.
Apparently I'm ready, but no one else is, or something, I don't know. Future is stupid.
The problem with the future is stupid concept is I secretly like all that stupid stuff.
And you type it in and then you get BuzzFeed articles.
I mean,
I don't really get angry about it.
Some of it's good, but not when I sit down with the dinner to watch television and I have to patch my television before I can watch it. Okay. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds.
Okay, it has kept my controls.
Nice.
Oh. I was trying to work out why I couldn't accelerate. It was because I still had the pit lane limiter on. Wait a minute, what? Am I in the wrong car? Hang on a minute.
Is the script also erased?
Is there presumably there's no limit on, no lock on what car you can choose, because this was what was default for me.
Yeah, unless Adam's opened it up before he last disconnected from the server, it'll be locked on one car.
If it's locked on one car, I'm not on that car. Or Schalke isn't on that car, one or the other.
If it follows only DJ, it might be that it needs DJ to be in the game in order to lock.
It could be. I think he is in though, because there are four cars on the map. Ugh.
What's the fucking Oculus are getting update? Right, so. You've left your Guardian boundary. Please return or create a new one. Right, I shall create a new one.
You just put it on static, can't you?
Yeah. Confirm floor level. Switch to stationary boundary. Confirm stationary boundary. That was fucking working now. It was just in a loop. Every time I said, right, that's my boundary, I don't want one, it went, ooh, but you've left it. And I'm also completely unable, when my headset has been charging for a couple of days, I am 100% unable to work out what to press to turn it on. All I can do is view the battery. I've long pressed, I've short pressed, none of it makes any difference.
Well, how do you get it turned on then?
I hold it down to turn it off, and then when I turn it on, it's fine.
When it's showing me the battery, that means it's switched off and charging.
Yeah.
I just press the button for about 2 seconds, and then the Oculus logo appears.
Apparently, I'm doing that wrong. Anyway, I'm holding it to my face, so I'm gonna take it off my face. So back in a sec.
Has the lap counting interface changed?
It does look like it.
The lap counting interface. What looks different about it? Just says
There's
one.
no total number of laps. Only
That's
just
strange.
what lap I'm now doing.
Sorry, what was that back number of laps?
Well, it just says a number instead of.
It
one
doesn't
of
say how many
five.
total there are.
Oh, hit end race. We've probably got it's probably been set up wrong by somebody. We're probably on qualifying or something.
I didn't vote for this.
Yeah, race 5 laps. I will hit go in a moment. By the way, I just need to do myself up. So Andy, were you a Halo person? Is that your jam?
I have been playing Halo, yeah.
So yeah, I bought because it turned up for sale the Xbox 20th anniversary controller, which is glorious.
Yeah, right.
So it's an original Xbox Duke controller in transparent purple with all sort of Cortana branding on it.
Right.
And comes with a stand and everything. So that's the one I'm going to use in my car. I'm very pleased with that.
There's nothing like the future past gaming where everything is slightly transparent. I remember the Game Boy being like sort of grey but transparent.
I love transparent shit where you could see all the electronics. That was great. I don't know why we did that.
Electronics not that exciting though.
Ah,
In prisons, everything's transparent.
There is definitely a difference in cars.
I am not on the grid. Please don't start.
yeah, so I don't think I'm signed in as the admin. And I don't think
Alright, see you later.
and I don't think my telemetry is on. I wonder what that's under. Game, MISC. Welcome to Lift Speed. We patched it. What a regretful thing to do. Game not configured. Go to game page. Okay.
Oh,
Spectate.
yeah.
It's possible I will need to go to my other computer, log on to Chrome, look up what the password is for No, I'm. I need to run SRS. Where is it?
It said something about. Can you stop and start the server? The reason I say that is because there was something in the patch notes I remember about the IP address connecting to the admin page. If it's the same one that starts the server, gets admin or something like that.
I have started to stop the server in order to get it to version 0.7. Oh my god, that's so loud! Wow.
Yeah, didn't really understand what that was about, but it seemed to be suggesting you get admin for doing that.
No, when I log on, I need to log on with the right password, but it's possible I've just got the password wrong. Oh, there's no motion again. I love it when shit works first time. Go to games to configurate, okay? And then it doesn't. Oh my god! They changed this dialog box. So it doesn't all fit. Okay.
You set your license plate to Duracell.
Oh, that's a great idea. Who came up with that idea?
Well, it's on my car, so it must have been me.
Yeah, I know, it's not following him.
And remember, no two cars can have the same number plate.
It's true, it's illegal.
I'll sell it to you.
You could do D0 Russell.
D0 R3 ELL. Sorry, cannot do this while. Please close the game and try again. But yeah, as I said, I apologise for doing this now, but
Right there.
as the future is stupid, I've been trying to patch my car.
You bought a leaky car?
No, like software patch the car.
I mean, I have to patch my current car, and I'm guessing I'll have to patch the new car when it comes in.
Well, only if Volkswagen can get their arse in gear. Where's my mouse cursor gone? Volkswagen apparently doing a really absolute piss poor job of updating the software in their cars.
Apparently they're It's arriving at. I've had a date now. It's arriving at the dealership in late January.
Cool. That's not a date, by the way. That's just a vague.
Well, it'll be the day before Mother's birthday. There you go.
Oh, that's helpful. So I've known you a while, Andy, but this is not how it works. I don't know you for long enough, and then we start to share a mother. Well, except maybe.
Could be a security question. You can't say these things.
Okay, let's try again. Multiplayer. Join specific host. Host password. Yeah, I'm guessing the password is correct. Oh no, I've lost my fucking macros. Oh no. But I did do them on another computer.
Gearbox is connecting. That's new.
No.
Yeah,
No?
that's the thing.
What?
You get a
Saying
message
DJ
from-
Arcus is connecting
Oh,
is
so
new.
you can see people who are
Yeah, not just connected, but also now connecting.
okay.
Oh, so if someone fails.
Yeah, or just takes ages to get any data.
Go to game SRS Games Comp page to configure it. Okay. And then I had to click on a cog, and then it tells you can't do that. Okay.
There must be more new. There must be bug squashed and stuff. I can't believe that that's the total of the changes.
Well, I hope that you can now remove wing mirrors now have collision and can be removed would be the best thing.
Oh, mind you, this particular release is it's a public release, isn't it? But it's probably a minor change from the last beta. They probably all had. Change lots as well.
True. Yeah, we weren't in the beta though, so if there's anything we won't know about it. Yes.
Right, but that might include
Mods,
things like the lap counter. I know you said that was because of the setup.
But having mods is
Uh-oh.
quite a big change.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think what's happened is I've lost my macros. That's one thing. Out sim mode.
Has it not made a backup of your config?
Oh,
file or something?
apparently
That'd be
not.
nice.
No, it's really not.
Shit.
LFS
I've
SRS.
got mine. Oh no, I hit the wall. Yep, that's still there. So what did you do? Did you download the setup file and just run it?
Yeah, and then it's all to the same
Put it in.
folder on the basis that it wouldn't be stupid enough to fucking overwrite my config files.
What car are you in? Just so I'm not in. Oh, none of them are locked. I see. Right.
Yes, because and basically that becomes a pain. What I'll have to do is I'm 99% sure I wrote the macros. Oh, actually, I might be lucky. I might.
You've got a backup system, right?
Not on this computer. No, this computer does nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure. No, I mean this computer only runs my sim racing stuff. It just doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
But I would have put it on. I'm pretty sure I did it on that computer, not this one. So I'm pretty sure if I go into my network storage and live for speed. Ah, there's all the macros. Now, what folder does that go in? Great.
You found a copy where?
On my because I wrote this on my actual computer, and then copied it across to this one via a network share. A network share, it's a real word. Ah, right. LFS.
Is that like nacho cheese?
Yeah. I have lost all my setups though. Did it? I understand it overwriting things, but it appears to have got rid of. Oh, unless it's in a different folder entirely. I guess it's possible. I would like you to replace all those files. Right. Ooh, hang on.
How am I getting new PBs? I thought we'd done this one.
Hold on a minute. There's a new car. EV.
Is this a new car?
Well, there's
yeah.
EV. There's others. Hold on. Now let me just do that again. There's 20. There was 20 cars. Now there's 27.
What do you reckon the EV will be? Will it be a faux
I don't.
Tesla?
So there's EV, free, kart, and paddle and road. So that's different types. It might be they're going to implement an EV because they might be dealing with the Formula E stuff because obviously they do actually deal with real racers. So that would be fascinating.
That sounds like Yeah, that sounds like the type thing that I pasted a line from earlier when I said about EV, because it's presumably to do things like the engine sounds and things.
Yes, I mean,
Because one of them is a car with no engine, like
yes.
a downhill racer or something.
Oh right. Yeah, because the
Wind powered.
okay, now you probably all got shoved into the right cars now. I hope.
I was
I
in
just
the
don't
menu
understand
anyway.
how I was getting personal best.
Well, yeah, because that can't be stored locally. Oh, personal best might be. I bet it have very little force feedback though. I might tweak that.
But it hasn't overwritten anything. Because they did the patch in game.
Yes, maybe they reset them every time there's a major patch. That would be a sensible thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Oh, this car handles a lot worse than the one I was just driving.
Yes. So that's the one thing I like. That was my first immediate thumbs down on the Tesla. Is the steering's very heavy. I was expecting something about the same level as a force feedback steering wheel.
Hasn't it got a slider that can adjust it?
Yeah, and that's on softest. It's harder than the Roadster because I drove the Smart Roadster there. So that's what I'm comparing it against. And obviously the Smart Roadster is a very, very light car, but doesn't have power steering above 20 miles an hour. It just turns it off.
Did you trade it in?
Yes. So
It's always quite sad, isn't it, getting rid of a car? Because even though it's just a thing, you do feel attached to them after a while.
yes.
Which one's gone? The blue one or the yellow one?
The blue one. So we moved all the good bits from the blue one to the yellow one, and then sold it. And it was pointed out to me by my garage guy, who was unfortunately busy, that what I should have done is put shit wheels on it, shit steering wheel on it, and shit seats in it, sold it for the same amount of money, because Tesla don't have a fucking clue. It's about £1,000 worth, maybe £1,500 worth of bits, because it had some good bits on there. But yeah, I was like, mostly I just wanted no effort, and they just went, yeah, here you go, here's your quote, done.
But that's a bit like how upgrades and options on cars make a vast difference to the new price, but when it comes to selling it years later, it makes very little difference whether you got, which trim level you got,
yes,
which navigation pack you got.
Well, sometimes. I mean, the coupe I've got, it's got the auto rain sensor, the auto light sensor, and it has the rarest seats. There are only 700 of them made, or shipped rather, and they are the cloth seats with airbag, and they are the absolute
700 seats or 700 sets.
Probably 700 sets.
I don't think Sharp is in the same car as me.
I think you're all in the same car.
Should be in the XFR.
Apart from Andy, who's in a motorbike.
Sharp, are you in the same car as me?
Was I on two wheels?
I guess no.
I thought you were forced into this car. Did that not work?
No, I can.
No, you're not in the same
car, but
You're not in the same car as me.
If you type, if you type /cars,
in the menu.
it might tell you.
I was in the menu at the point it changed over, so it locked me out because I was already there.
No, it should. If I set that, assuming I'm a host, it should kick you all back out immediately.
I was sitting in the wrong car for a long time.
Yes, but then I rejoined.
Well, you must have spun out a lot because you haven't beaten my lap time yet.
There's no one in the XFG. Is someone in a different car to the XFG?
It tells you on the
Yeah, but
if you press N.
This is what I'm asking. Is anyone not in the XFG? I can't look
Everyone
at
except me. I'm in XFG. Andy's in FXR.
No,
and
he isn't.
Shapka's
No.
in
Whatever you're looking at is outdated. Because Andy's definitely in the XFG.
Yeah, I have no idea what the other cars
Shapka! That was one of the rules. I can't remember what it was. A1, don't park like an asshole.
A thing happened.
Shall we have a? Are you ready to rock and roll? Have an XFG race.
I'm struggling to get the headset comfortable, or not blurry. I think I've got it. I also need to very quickly. Right, the handbrake works. Oh, what a drift! What a drift! Yeah, I just need to change the force feedback because it feels like it's broken after having driven a real car all day. Wait, how come Andy's best lap is... Oh, right, yeah, oh, I see. So once the race is finished, that doesn't update. I was hoping they would patch the VR implementation, because I have an issue where the bottom quarter of my screen has a transparent thing on it, but only in the game. Like... Ow, fucking hell, that was loud.
What was that?
I think Schalke sneezed.
Bottom quarter of your screen.
Imagine the panel itself, the red component disappears due to a dodgy ribbon cable. That's what it looks like. But
Only in the game.
But only in this game, yes. What did I want to change?
Oh, I don't think I get that.
No, but I'm quite surprised that there hasn't been any VR updates, that's all. Because VR APIs do update.
So is there like a horizon across your screen then where it changes?
Yeah, but it's a line. It's a lot. But below that horizon, it's all corrupted. What's the word? JPEGing. So it might be Live for Speed, or also it might be the Oculus. But I haven't had a patch for the Oculus in forever.
Well, it doesn't really tell you when it updates. It does it very surreptitiously.
I wish the force feedback in this game was better as well, because I'm parked in the road on a slight hill. If I let go, the steering wheel just rotates all the way to the left very slowly. No car does this. This is never how cars work. It really annoys me that this game, of all games, doesn't have excellent force feedback support.
Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't have tree force. Sorry.
Oh, well, wrong button, but okay. Ah, well, fuck off then, Mafifo.
Right. What we're going with? What car? XFG?
Yes.
I feel like they were LIFO, they were last in and first out.
Nah, headset still doesn't feel comfortable. Oop, and that was
That's because it's a stack race.
Oh, have I lost my racing line again?
4.
Okay. Yeah, it's just every time it goes back to the menu I lose it, so...
Ah, well, it's giving you a hint. It's like, are you good enough yet?
No.
Okay, go on then. Go ahead.
Well, I have to say that the graphics look massively different.
Yeah.
But yeah, this means that all of the legacy car skins won't have any of the alpha information in it.
What do they claim they've changed then?
It now supports using the alpha channel to modulate the specular in the car textures. You know, like we did in Fortress Craft we had like 8 channel textures. This is finally gone from 3 to 4.
Ray!
That's Fortress Craft on the Xbox. We had 8 channel textures.
Do I get parallel? Maybe.
Yeah.
On your left.
But I mean, the thing is, you're very brave.
Oh,
Hoping
no.
I'm not. That's not on purpose.
Uh-oh.
That's just how I took the corner. Like, this car doesn't go around corners very well. I was hoping to do it better than that. I was hoping to leave you a car's width, but the car had other ideas.
And cars want to be computers.
No!
Ow.
Yeah, no chance. Incidentally, on that last video you did, one of the things where I pulled in front of that guy, I was a beautiful... What's that? Cutting up. I gave him not even an inch of room. I was so lucky not to clip with his car. I just pulled him... I overtook him, went... Yeah, I have the high ground, I think I said. I have the overlap. Then pulled in front, and it was perfect.
I have significant overlap, Anakin.
Oh, that reminds me, new Spider-Man film is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, genuinely, really good. Everything that Schalke's cornering is...
Did you watch that today?
Yep. I went to the Trafford Centre, watched Spider-Man, and then drove home in a different car.
Oh right.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm going to get the chance to see that because of the everything that's sort of going on at the moment.
Well, it's well, it is. Well, it'll show up on Disney Plus, but yeah, absolutely, genuinely, just wonderful, fantastic, dovetailed in brilliantly with other things. Yes.
I bought a YouTube Premium Family subscription and said to everyone, right, you go log into YouTube. You got Premium now, no adverts, and you can download videos and stuff. So I said to my daughter, right, go on, just go to YouTube, check it works.
Oh,
so
sorry.
she went to YouTube. She went to YouTube and immediately went,
Ah!
And
Why?
I said, it's good, isn't it? She's like, no, there was a Spider-Man spoiler. Front page. She's going to go and see it tomorrow.
There are, yeah. That's why I saw it as quickly as I can. I'm going to have to be careful of the Matrix, as I'm not going to get to see that till after Christmas.
Well, I tried saying to her, people put fake spoilers.
Yes.
To really, it's clickbait. It's probably fine.
Yeah. Well, the fun thing is, and again, I absolutely would never spoil a film. People have been saying, "Oh, the trailer gives it all away. It spoils everything," and it doesn't. They always do this in trailers. They give you what you think is a big spoiler, so you get angry about that, and then miss out a whole bunch of other things.
Well, often they use bits that aren't even in the film or are in the wrong order.
Well, I've never
gives
noticed.
You more of a flavour than the actual story.
I've never noticed that until this film, where there is a line from the trailer that's totally changed, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Marvel films also they CGI people out, don't they? So like Endgame, they CGI'd a load of people out of it because of they didn't want to spoil anything.
Well, the best one, if you watch the original Avengers trailer, you have this fantastic sequence with the Chitauri spaceships flying down New York City, blowing all the cars up. And the blowing of the cars up was a practical effect, and the Chitauri were all CGI that they didn't do till quite some time after the trailer. So it's just a shot with cars exploding for no reason, but it's such a brief shot you wouldn't notice there's no reason for the cars to explode. If you find it on YouTube, like the original Avengers trailer, it's quite funny looking back on that. Okay, no. Very good, Shaka, very good overtake. Thought I was going to get you on the way out that corner, but it did not happen.
Yeah. And clean! Yay!
And we got through chicanes without touching each other.
Yeah, that was...
That was quite... It was quite... I slowed down and stuck over. Because everyone knows that touching during the chicanes is gay. That is a thing. And hello, Mr. Chicken, how are you?
I'm okay.
Did you like my picture of my Andy air car freshener?
Yeah.
So, I'd like this to become a tradition. I think Andy has started a tradition that's brilliant. For his birthday, he bought everyone a shit gift. And the gift was an air freshener that he'd had his own face printed on. So I've had it for years now, and it's great. It's gone with me everywhere. And a friend of mine, my mechanic borrowed the car, and first of all, they thought it was a footballer they didn't recognise, and then they got a little bit more somber. And then when I got it back, I was like, what's that about? They said, and I explained. He goes, oh, we thought it was perhaps a tribute to a friend of yours that you had lost. I was like, why would I remember them by hanging their face up in my car off the wing mirror, a rearview mirror as an air freshener? But yeah, the concept of giving your friends crap gifts for your birthday, I think, is a brilliant one that I would thoroughly love to make happen.
Whoa!
Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh,
I gave you enough room.
In front of me. I forgot the steering wheel.
Oh, you've got your steering wheel.
Yeah.
sorry, Shaka.
Little love tap.
No,
that was more than love tap. He's backwards.
I know.
What is the steering wheel?
G920, something like that.
Oh, so 900-degree wheel.
Yeah.
There are only a couple of settings but mostly you just need to get used to the fact that you actually have to turn the wheel. But I said the best advice I can give you is drive like you would actually drive, and it should work pretty well. Except in Andy's case, where don't drive as you did on track, and you should do pretty well.
Hang on. What?
But when we're going around a corner, you were sliding off the corner, and you were just steering harder and harder and harder. And the more you steered, the more the car was going off, because you've got the front wheels pretty much sideways to your direction of travel. And I had to shout at you quite loudly to steer less, which you did. And then suddenly the car caught as it came back into the friction envelope.
Oh, I just worked so hard not to ram you then.
That was good. Rob the car spotter is joining. Oh, let me see if I've got my macros.
Oh,
Oh no. Coming through.
Oh, yes. Hang on, let me see if I've got all my macros. Yeah, I do have all my macros. They're obviously stored somewhere else.
Stop playing with macros. Drive.
I am driving.
You keep slowing down.
No, I don't. I'm taking my foot off the accelerator to press the macro button.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm quite pleased I actually kept control of the car around that, I have to say. I'm gonna flat shift there, see if I can't get a little bit of distance back on Andy.
This is not going to end well for either of us.
Well, as long as neither of you slow down at all, we should be fine. Oh,
Yes, but
what the hell?
You have to. You can't take that corner flat out in this car. It won't do it. Oh God, Andy, what the fuck?
I was there the whole time, I swear.
Oh.
Well, I feel bad now.
Now, I keep meaning to look up, like, rules on... In a real race, you will get back on the track as soon as you fucking can. There's no, I'll wait for the whole... I can't see anyone. And I'd love to know what, in practice, the rules are. It's probably something like, you must rejoin when it is safe to do so. Something like that. But that's, you know...
Yeah, but that doesn't make... that's still not a concrete thing that everyone can agree. What,
Yeah.
You know, it's subjective, isn't it?
Yes.
What is safe?
Yeah, and good drivers can join very smoothly, or the difference between blind joining and intentional joining is quite small. There is a rule about not loitering, so just camping on your grass
Yeah,
side.
so that made a couple of appearances in your last video.
Yeah, that's because someone was changing their controls.
I got
Very
dinged for
hard
it.
to do that.
I don't even remember doing. Someone else did as well. That wasn't very good.
Sorry, Shaq and I are having our own little...
I know, I can
do
tell
back here.
because Shalka's making his nose breathing sounds that he makes when he's concentrating.
Now he's humming. Oh God, he's got a plan.
Yeah, oh, you're a trouble now.
Do, 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 do.
Just sails past.
It's the nonchalant tune.
Oh, too fast. This car is rubbish. I have to say, having watched myself back on that video, I don't feel I swerve around the track anywhere near as much as the camera thinks I do. Like, I look like I do these mad dashes across half the track sometimes at people, and I'm like, I'm sure I don't.
Oh, bollocks.
Bit wide.
Oh, that was almost beautiful, apart from touching the wall a little bit.
Do I want to push on the chicane? Let's push after.
Why have I got no audio?
Just coming out the wrong
Wrong
sound.
output?
Well,
You've
I've
gone
tried
deaf.
setting it- Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm not talking to you.
No!
Oh, no, no!
No! Not like this! Not like this!
Oh no! I didn't capitalise enough on it! I nearly got round both of you! How did Shaka lose so little speed? Wait, Andy won the race?
Oh yeah.
This patch is...
I won.
This patch is fucking broken.
I mean, in fairness, it wasn't a clean win. I think I hit every single person behind me.
Yes, you did. That is a good point. It's alright, I got payback on Shulk.
Well, the lap times are all good,
Oh, look at the Vakashauka's car. That'll teach him to overtake me.
though.
It'll buff out.
He says, "Bun hop."
Do we want to go to the slightly faster car than this one? This was just sort of a one. Do you want to carry on with our awful car racing?
Could speed up a little bit.
Well, if you can all end the race. Oh. Wow. So we're getting these constant bots spamming with they're just linking a URL and then that's it. But like it's VOT space something, and it's odd. Like I'd have to recombine the URL. This host does not allow you to use mods. I wonder if mods get pushed up to this. Oh god, I need to look into it. I think you're very correct though. I don't think it would be a good day one thing. Going, let's look at the mods. Wow, here's the one you can drive a giant chicken. Maybe that'd be quite good. But yeah, I do want one where you get to drive like a double-decker bus. I think that'd be amazing.
As long as it's not an internal combustion chicken, I'll be fine with that.
I don't really want an external combustion chicken either, to be honest. Oh man, I watched a retrospective on the last Predator film, and I was reminded they used the phrase, "It's got an internal endoskeleton." Sorry, internal exoskeleton.
What? Oh, right.
Interesting.
We go up in cars.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
maybe it has got an internal exoskeleton, and then with the skin on top of it, an exoskin.
Did we go up a car? Yeah. Wait. Did
Okay.
did you not
I'm
get
learning.
Did you not get forced up a
no.
car?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Hacks.
Wait. Did anyone get forced into a different car?
I was
Gee.
spectating and came back at the right point, so it made me pick a car.
If you go to the
Gee.
pits now, can you pick any car apart from the XFR?
No.
So it is working. I don't see how Henry's in the wrong car.
Half of it is working.
Pick me up
as well.
The kicking of wrongs might not work. It's like halfly working.
Oh,
I think if
okay.
you're already in a car and you change the setting, it won't force someone into something new.
Now I don't know if it's just because we switched cars. This car feels awfully good compared to the.
It does feel a lot faster.
Yeah, no, but it feels just better. I am looking forward to the new tyre model because the tyre model on this is really not right. Like real cars, once you exceed the friction envelope, you have no grip, and so you come back in, and then suddenly you have lots of grip. But this is a very progressive in and out.
Oh, shit.
There's no racing line.
Oh my! Oh my god!
Wow, what an absolute cluster. Have you got the view locked to cockpit view?
Andy had the racing line on earlier.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
racing
My
line. Yeah,
wheel is not.
yeah, racing line's fine. 4 on the main keyboard.
Oh, yeah, it's back now.
And so the BMW, I assume it's got voice commands. The i3, I assume it has voice commands for stuff.
Yeah.
How colloquial is it?
It's probably a bit limited vocabulary, but I barely used it because I switched straight to CarPlay to Apple CarPlay.
Okay, so for instance, if I say my balls are cold, it will turn on the seat heater. Is that sort of colloquialness?
No, because it's written by a German, not by Elon Musk.
Whoa!
Christ's sake.
How did I manage that?
I feel like the Tesla software would have been written by a child.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
Elon Musk.
no, the thing is, that's the sort of thing you would say. The idea is that if I said to you, my balls are cold, I wish they were warmer, you wouldn't just go, I do not understand. As a
Well, I
human
wouldn't
being,
exactly say I'm going to heat them for you, sir.
well, you would if you were my butler. But the point is, it's very colloquial in understanding what your intent is. If you say, you know, my feet are cold, it will direct air to your feet. I can't. My windscreen is misty. It demist the windscreen. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
was,
just natural language
Yeah.
processing getting better and better, isn't it?
Yes.
You'd hope it would be that good.
Uh-oh.
It's probably overtaken Siri at this point, which is not the best.
Well, I'll ask Siri. I'll tell Siri my balls are colder after this and see what it does.
I mean, Siri does things like it will say something that you don't get, so you'll go, Siri, repeat that, please, and it'll go, what do you want me to repeat? You know, things like that.
What was
I think if you ask Siri that, you'll get WebMD.
I can't remember if it's Alexa or Siri, but one of them, it will, it's to do with swears. It goes, sorry, I think someone just censored something. It's like, what? Like, it gets confused around swear words and won't talk, it won't say them back, even if there weren't any.
Brilliant.
It's like, alright Alexa, you won't use the word, you know, shit, but you will put on explicit rated fucking rap music if I accidentally say the wrong thing when asking for some music. Whoa!
Bit judgy.
What, Alexa? I wish they'd get rid of that message. Mr. Chicken updated his controls. Okay.
For him.
It's over, Anakin. I've updated my controls. Oh, YouTube suggested to me and I watched Eddie Izzard's Death Star sketch, which was brilliant because it was made between The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. And it goes Empire Strikes Back, of course, which is the second film in the. No, it's the fifth film in the selection of 4 films.
Why is Yoda afraid of 7? Because 9, 7, 8.
So you know that 7, 8, 9. Do you know why 7, 8, 9?
No.
Because you should always have 3 squared meals a day.
Oh, I thought it was because 9, 8, 10. I don't know. That doesn't even work.
No, it doesn't.
Why that came into my head?
Because 9, 8, 10.
No.
What?
We just
Because dog
I
ate
can't
food.
count.
Well, you can, just not in that order.
Oh. Cat rang bell, I ate food.
Maybe it was the whole Yoda thing.
Will you be there on the 2nd, Henry?
Could be.
Excellent. Yes, I've already had my neighbour go, how many amps are you charging at? And I'm like, 4. So I'm charging at the minimum I can get away with, so it's charged for the morning, because I'm not really happy about the cabling I've got.
Oh, a parking space. Sorry about the paint.
So these cars are a whole bunch better.
They do feel different.
Pat, I'm hosting the server in America.
Fuck yeah.
It was being hosted in the Netherlands, which is not good for anyone, really.
Yeah.
But I can put it
It's
back
the
to the
traditional
Netherlands.
greeting. Your friend.
What are you trying to say?
Actually, that does look better. Right now, I don't know if you've got anyone on your ping's spot on.
Ignore me. Oh shit.
Font is different.
Well, the whole game's been patched. It's radically different. And there's now
It looks very nice.
various levels of specularity on cars. In theory, but not in practice.
Support for it, at least.
Well, I may have to update
And-
my skin.
You could specify bits as chrome.
Well, it depends how shiny it lets you go. Unfortunately...
How shiny do you want to go?
Well, unfortunately, you can't specify shininess with one number. It needs to be 2. So specular power and specular strength. but it's an improvement.
Are the meters in this car floating in front of the panel?
Other watts?
Yeah, but only by, you know, 0.5 millimeter, which is correct.
I'm seeing more like 2 centimeters.
No, no.
What did you say is floating, Shouter?
He said meters, but I work.
Oil light and like there's like extra depth behind them.
Yes, those are always like that. Yes.
Is that correct? How it's supposed to be?
In this case, you've got a carbon fiber dashboard that's set back, and then those would be on little poles in front of them. But it is a bit of an odd look. I agree.
What the bloody hell?
Are you busy looking at the dash?
No, right. The volume just turned down by itself. I thought, that's weird. Did I just somehow push the volume button?
Well, there's isn't one underneath your your right eye.
That's what I thought had happened, right? So I was just trying to work out why everything's gone to half volume, and then I got the answer. Have a guess what you think it was.
Someone called you on Discord.
No.
So they like to turn the volume down.
It's the Oculus volume that turned down, and it popped up the little GUI for the volume detents dropping down as it did it.
Hand gesture?
No.
Really cool, DJ.
What? I didn't touch you.
No, I don't. So that was really cool.
You just went.
So the answer is,
Flitty and I went
about
past.
5 seconds later, it popped up a notification saying volume above recommended level. If the volume is too loud for
My phone does that.
too long.
But
Yeah, so basically it's nannied me by turning the volume down.
Yeah, but it has
Yeah,
no
my phone does
idea.
that. It's awful.
But it has no idea how loud your headphones are. So that's.
Volume
Or what you're
above recommended
connected to.
level, it says, and it's not letting me turn it up.
But I can give you 2 pairs of headphones with the same impedance that are very, very, very different levels of volume. So that's dumb. Because my iPhone says to me, it gives me a warning, but I tend to run my iPhone at full volume and then reduce the volume in my bike helmet. So I'm setting the hottest signal I can to the helmet and then turn the helmet down.
With the highest fidelity.
Well, it knows I had it set to the highest value, but I did that not because I've got high impedance headphones, but because I like it loud.
Loud.
I mean, I'm trying to simulate a car here, you know, and I want it to sound like a tiny pair of
Not
earbuds.
just any car either. Race car.
My car.
Oh.
What, your i3?
No, my car, not your car.
Ah.
It's not just any car. It's specifically this one.
Oh, bollocks.
I think they have changed the audio in this. There's distortion on the engines that wasn't there before. I think there has been some changes. Definitely sounds more buzzy.
Oh, I've worked out how to make it loud again. You have to turn it down a bit and then you can turn it up again.
Yeah, mine's actually very low, but I'm not using the Oculus audio. I'm going because I've to use the headset.
Whoever's coming up on behind me, just get around me. I'll pop my tires already.
Okay.
Does the orange one come very slowly?
Yes. Yes, I've popped both front tires. Bam! There we go. Ouch. Again.
I wonder how much it costs to hire a runway for a day, like a drag strip. I wonder if I can make the money back on YouTube videos.
More than £5.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yes. You're gonna try to get that truck with 3 turbines for its engine.
No, I'm
That
curious.
I put in Discord.
No, I'm curious. I'll say unimpressed, but if I stick my foot down in my car at 70, it's not anything to write home about. And I'd be very curious if like a 70 to 150 sprint would be much faster in the Impreza.
Did the is there a clause in your warranty about racing, rallying, and competitive sports that invalidates the warranty?
In a
'Cause
car
there is
that
in mine, I just found.
in a car that literally comes with a track option. Like, I have the track upgrade pack, and I have a button in the driving mode marked track. So if I'm not allowed to use it, that does seem a bit usual for a major corporation. I don't know. I would.
Yeah, well, when I was reading my warranty earlier, it says this car is meant for normal driving on normal roads, kind of thing. You know, if you track it, warranty might not apply.
I say it's different in the motorbike world. When I crashed my motorbike, I wasn't on a track day. I was on a rider skills experience day, so that was fine. I was covered. Are you having problems with your steering, Henry? Or is it just you personally?
Yes.
Okay, because there are a couple of settings. Hold on, let me get out the way here, so I get to my settings menu for you. Because there are a couple of settings you might want to twiddle with.
God, Shulk is chasing me. I'm fucked.
So under controls, what have you got wheel turn and wheel turn compensation set to?
Wheel turn is 898, and compensation 0.
Right, I've got my compensation on 1.
Other end.
The other end, yeah.
Right.
Which I think makes it completely linear. I think. I can never.
Right.
Sorry, how can you stand it being on 898?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Because I said that just as the lights were turning green, it's like, oh shit, gotta go.
Fair enough. Hope you made a mental note to correct that.
Now I have 900.
Dude, you're not supposed to join me over here.
Let's try that.
Yeah, so that should
All
be
my steering settings got reset.
completely linear. Yeah, so note for future, copy your, install it somewhere and copy your data files over. I'm really annoyed it does that. That's very, very poor. Certainly for a game that people will spend hours twiddling their setups for. Because it disabled my motion platform, and I had to re-enable it by editing a data config file. Like, what? Which I last did about 6 months ago, and I can't remember. Yeah, I can remember how to do it.
You had to re-Google it?
I did have to re-Google it, and that, everyone knows that's. Ain't no one got time for that.
Shameful.
Tedious. Ball-achery nonsense.
I hope you saw the photo, Schalke, from earlier. I did name my car as suggested. That was genius. Ooh. And I said that was I was expecting a long and protracted and pun-filled discussion, not literally the first suggestion. Everyone went, yeah, that's it, perfect, dumb.
It was really good though.
It was perfect. It was just, yep, dumb.
Duracell brackets fin.
With 1 N or 2.
Exactly. That's the joke.
Ow. Just ruined my steering, and we go for a whee.
I'll do that. Oh, I've already popped tires? Fuck. Alright. We're gonna go fucks with our...
You could just pull the trigger less hard and steer less hard. I know it's a crazy thought.
Well, what? I could make the settings work for it instead.
Oh, well, yeah. Right, I've just hit my head on the back of my seat and put my vision into blur.
Blur or blur?
Blur.
Oh. Bang.
At one point, I might try the mic. Oh no, yeah, because Oculus Link still doesn't support using the microphone, does it? Ugh, forgot about that.
I don't know. It didn't when I tried it one time.
I
don't have a powerful enough computer to try it on now.
It didn't work last time I checked, which was a month or 2 ago.
Which is weird. It just seems like crazy that they haven't built that in.
Well, it's a software thing. I mean, it seems... I can understand any feature not being present when you ship, but not you then not putting that in post
However,
haste.
I'll repeat what I always say: virtual desktop's brilliant. In fact, I would even say, if you're wanting to stream wirelessly, give it a go, because you can always refund it if it doesn't work for you.
Well, I said
What was that?
my current plan is to look into the 4 series of cards coming out, see how I am, because I'd like to upgrade the card in this one, because I've had to turn the anti-aliasing down a notch if I want to keep it 72 frames per second, and I struggle to hit 90 consistently with enough anti-aliasing, so I know, first world problems. I think that has actually changed though. Let me see, options.
Tie for the time for lap.
Really? That's unlikely, isn't it?
Yeah, it highlights. Can't decide which one was faster.
Ah, that's better. It dropped down to 100% resolution scaling from 225%. Where do I turn on the FPS? Show FPS. Right, there we go, 72. Oh. Well, there's a 50-50 chance my steering wheel is at the wrong up. So we'll see if I suddenly
Just let
veer
go of
off to
it.
the right. No, because I'm not moving, it won't recenter.
It does at the start of the game.
Yeah, but not by the time you've plopped down on the ground.
Well, I've done it many times where I've driven off sideways, but it's only because I'm still holding the steering wheel. If I let go of it, it turns itself around.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Shit.
Tad, that looked awful, but was actually a very good time. Like, you made it round there brilliantly, but not stylishly.
Yeah.
I think what it does is, as you say, when
You
it
think
resets,
I'm joking
it
when I
applies
say
a
I
weak
am shit at this game.
weak recentering. But if you're holding the steering wheel, it just, you're just ignoring it until you let go.
Yes, I know.
Unsuccessful barge.
Tad, you got around the corner all right, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why you gave me
No,
room on that
fuck.
second corner, because I definitely did not have any.
Because
sort
I
of
need
right
you
of way.
around me so I can follow your cornering. Teach me, senpai. I need my tires to actually do what I'm trying to get them to do. Okay.
Yeah. Brake early for that corner and start by braking gently. Like trail brake into it.
That'll have to be me for this evening. Well, cheers for that.
Oh.
Okay. Well, if we don't see you again, Andy, because obviously we are running out of time. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good one.
Likewise.
And I'll
We'll
keep
see.
keep you posted about railway train things. Otherwise, I'll
Happy
see you
days.
again very soon. Absolutely.
Cheers. See you guys later.
Bye bye.
So,
Well,
when you say we're running out of time, you're talking about global warming.
No, more that people are going away to see families or just getting completely blasted on eggnog.
Do you not believe in climate change?
Well, it's not Santa Claus, is it? It's not really something you believe in or not.
This is true.
I know I saw that someone said, can we stop asking politicians if they believe in climate change? It's not Santa Claus. Ask them if they understand climate change.
Yeah, it's good. Yes, very true.
Because the only way you can respond incorrectly to that is to make yourself look like an idiot. Like, so I've seen people saying, oh,
Oh,
it's,
that's
it's
annoying.
just a cycle of the Earth and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm like, okay, assume that's true. Surely we should do everything we can then, rather than just admit hopeless defeat and burn all the coal while we still can.
Funnily enough, I had a similar conversation on Reddit today where someone basically said along those lines, like, it's happening.
Sorry.
We're going into an ice age, so we should. The only options are commit suicide. Can't remember what 2 was, but 3 was like get off the planet and also do everything we can on this planet. And I just it did about 3 pages of sprawl, and I just replied saying, I just quoted the bit where he said, "Nothing we can do about it," and said, "Not with that attitude," which was just meant to be a bit tongue in cheek. But he then did another 5 pages of reply
What? How? Where did you? What?
about his attitude.
I don't know.
I am literally going as slow as my 2 filled tires let me, and
No.
you still managed to screw that up. What?
No,
Yeah.
I will. I will.
I'm not used to steering.
I will accept that. I mean, climate change scientists say it's our fault, sure, but I can understand there is an argument saying, "Oh, there's nothing we can do.
Right.
It's just."
There you go.
It's just
I
the.
believe in you.
Oh,
There
shit.
you go.
What the hell happened?
Sure,
to
we're
Shalco?
contributing.
Sure, but let's just assume it's not us, and there's something, and you know, and that's fine. But surely, if we go massively in the other direction, we can help it. So I mean, that's the argument, rather than going, "Oh, there's nothing we can do. It's not us." It's like we're definitely making
Think
it.
of how much we'll learn.
Well, we're definitely making it at least a bit worse. Probably. And I mean, 99.9% probably, we're making it an awful lot worse. But I've seen people going, oh, there's no changes. And it's like, do you remember, not personally, in the 1800s when the Thames used to freeze every year so much we had a market on there? Because we don't do that anymore. And that would be down to coal. Anyway, I'm good. I've gone wholly green with my transport, so I am now completely.
Yeah, smug mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Engaged.
No, I also have the extra smug bit because when someone goes, "Oh, you're just doing it to green virtue signaling," I can also go, "And yes, and my car's faster than yours, so who's the loser now?" But I have the best one is I always get people going on about the sound of the car, and I just link the little GIF from South Park with all the guys on their Harley Davidsons just going brum 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 brum. Just link that one. Yeah.
Seriously, anyone that thinks that buying an EV in 2021 is virtue signalling needs to wake up. I mean, buying a Prius 12 years ago might be virtual signalling.
Yes. But like, I mean. All of the EVs I drove a lot of them, they were all great. They were all absolutely wonderful. And then I drove the smart car, which I will reiterate, I love to bits. But you put your foot down, it either goes, oh, hold on, there we go. Or it goes, ow, you want me to change gear? Right, okay, right, here we go. There's a long
But first,
delay.
would you like a waffle?
And it's a turbocharged inline-3. It doesn't sound particularly good. It's got a great turbo noise, but the engine itself, I mean, it mostly sounds like a very quiet tractor.
Well, we
Very
drove a
quiet tractor.
Peugeot 1007 for a few years, which we loved. It was fantastic.
You're not allowed
Also
to call it that.
Yeah, I call it what I like. And we drove long distance on it, and it was really good at that as well. But wow, did we drift across fast road roundabouts often? When you try to pull out to go, oh, I'll just nip in. Oh God, just rolled in front of an oncoming speeding car.
What? Because it was changing gear, or because it just wasn't very good at accelerating? Yeah.
Both.
The Roadster's the worst. So the Roadster has this awful issue. When you are downshifting, because, the revs have dropped low, it takes a very long time. If you put your foot down during that, it will do nothing. So what happens is, and I've lost how many times I have come down a hill, slowed down a bit, nothing on the roundabout, there's something coming, so I'm like, cool, I'll go, and the car just drifts onto the roundabout at 20 miles an hour going, and I'm sometimes I'm off the roundabout by the time it's worked out which gear we're in.
Well, this is a Tiptronic gearbox, so it's automatically operated manual gearbox, basically.
Yeah. It's probably
It's a marvel of engineering.
Yes, it's probably the same. Because the smart car is weird. The smart car's got it's a 3-speed gearbox with 2 overdrive cogs. So you actually drive along in first and first, then first and second, and then second and first. So it's got 6 gears made up by 2 gearboxes, each with 3 gears and 2 gears in it. It was not Mercedes' finest moment.
Oh, do you mean kind of like the way
a mountain
the gears
bike
work on a bike?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, did you hear Mercedes has the first Type 3 EV?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot, and I wish people would stop saying it, because Audi have had one for about a year now. But Mercedes EQS,
Sorry.
I think, is the first one approved for use in Europe, and it's a level 3 self-driving, which means it can drive some places, but you don't need to pay attention. It might beep at you and go, I don't know what the fuck a car park is, you need to do it. But it's only for use on the highway. It speeds up to 37 miles an hour. So I'm like, what?
The third what?
That's the issue is legislation more than anything else, and there's no real testing criteria for self-driving vehicles yet. It's
We'll
coming.
get there eventually, won't we?
Yeah, but having driven too close to a few people today, the sooner the better. I mean, however bad self-driving cars may or may not be, they don't get distracted at the lights looking at their phone. Or, as a lorry, decide to overtake another lorry at 1 mile an hour faster than that lorry.
Or get tired, or only be able to see in one direction at a time by turning their head.
Or getting an itchy bollock.
Well,
Say it ain't
Tesla can
so.
fix that for you.
Well, I can't. That doesn't have vibrating seats. There's no massage function.
No, Elon comes out of the trunk and.
No, I've
the
checked. It's
frunk.
not there. No, I filled up my. I saw the. I picture. I've already filled up my frunk.
Ah,
Well,
that's why I
you
said drunk.
ostensibly filled up your frunk, aren't they?
Yeah.
Follow.
Yeah, but they're full of stuff. Well,
Oh.
one of them is. It's got the granny charging in it. So,
Granny charging.
that granny charging is the charging you'd use if you went to visit your granny. She doesn't have a quick charge. She's just got a plug
That's
socket.
£5 extra, basically. It's a surcharge.
Yeah, Rob calls the. I don't know if the i3's got it, but it's a boot under the boot that you can keep charging cables in. He called it the underboot, which is a great phrase, and I love it.
No, but the i3 has got a space under the boot where the Rex goes. So if you don't have the Rex, you can get a sort of big plastic moulded false floor for your boot, and you can store stuff in there.
What would you call that, though?
A well.
Oh, yeah, well, works. I like underboot.
DJ's is better.
It's not mine. It's,
Yeah.
it's Uatex. The silly thing is, it's big enough to take a spare tyre, and the car most definitely does not have a spare tyre.
It doesn't?
Oh no, no, no,
they
no,
don't-
no! That's
cars
just weight you don't want.
Cars don't come with spare tyres. You
What?
either get run flats.
Not even like those nano donuts?
Nope.
No,
Bear in mind, I need a
get
20.
kind of gunk.
I need a 20-inch 50/50, so no, can't use gunk. I've got foam-filled tyres for silence. Gunk is out.
Well, I've converted from. I used to put stuff in my tyres, but now I've used those cans of emergency repair once or twice over the years as well. But
Yes.
yeah, fix a flat type thing. But these days I carry a puncture repair kit, which is strips of rubber and a punch tool.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Illegal in the UK.
Apparently they're very good. Oh, I guess so, because you can buy
As
them.
long as the goop you put in there isn't expired, you'll be fine.
Yeah, in this case, what I've got is the AA, and that's been my solution.
Alcoholics Anonymous?
Automobile Association. What you'd call AAA.
Oh. Yeah, we had to add an extra A. The alcoholics got to it first.
We also have the AA as in Alcoholics Anonymous and have hilarious confusions for
Yes.
getting them mixed up.
Yes, hence the AA.com. Yeah, my renewal for that's coming up, and they're getting very, very expensive, and I'm considering swapping. Oh, that was a good noise. Wrong.
I heard it too.
That was a good race. Not happened to the rest of you, but I had a good race.
I don't wipe.
You wiped
Like, immediately.
You wiped amazingly, though. Oh my! Oh god! Ow! 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 Yeah. I think you had left side, but in the end, I did rather enjoy Generation Zero once we got to fight some slightly harder mobs. As I said, I just don't think it's, sadly, really my sort of game. But I thought it was well executed and very pretty. We'll try Alien Fireteam, I guess, possibly tomorrow night after I've watched The Expanse.
It looked like a scrap mechanics / DayZ kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it might be, but we didn't get as far as building a base. We got as far as robbing a church and building our own bicycles.
Out of the church?
No, you just spawn bicycles. Oh, we've lost to Mr. Chicken.
Yeah, I just tried and reconnect it to audio.
Ah,
Oh, that's reconnect, restart.
Yeah, Shaq, if you can wipe out like that again, that'd be brilliant, because that was
It made
unbelievable.
for a very interesting race.
Whoa! Bounced into me! I would like to restart.
I think Shoka wants to as well.
Oh, my steer, my...
Go, Shoka. You deserve that.
If you're on the stream, look at my dashboard. Yeah, so Izard bounced off the wall into me, and then it was just all over for everybody.
It's all because Mr. Chicken wasn't here.
That was it. We missed him.
And I cut Shoka off something fierce.
Oh, shit.
I feel bad. I'm sorry, Shoka.
Where's my
I
bloody
was kind of ramming.
control system's not working anymore? Ah, screw it.
Really?
Yeah,
I've-
just
no-
exited.
Normally, sometimes if that happens, just stomp on one of the paddles and it'll go, alright, there it is.
I did, and it
Ah.
didn't do anything. But I've got my audio back now, so.
So you can have controls or audio.
Yeah.
That is the tough choice.
Wow, that looked fantastic. So Schalke and Izar, both very professional looking racing there. Oh, bet let's go from Schalke suddenly.
And then me just having a freaking seizure up in the front.
Have some audio.
Oh. What was that?
I don't know. I don't know why people go so slowly around that corner.
Because you think you got it, and then you get to the second half of it, and you realize that you absolutely boned.
What it is, right? That is the one turn that I have fully mastered. Meaning,
Well, you're
I've
the
gone round it
only
perfectly
one that
twice.
has.
Yeah.
Everyone else freaks out on it.
Yeah,
I've definitely nailed it twice now.
I
But I
know-
expect to do it every time, and the trouble is that the person in front of me doesn't expect to nail it, and I hit them.
yeah.
That's
No,
what keeps happening.
I know how to do the corner correctly. You have to pull across very late apex, and I do it wrong every single time. Like that, just wrong. That's just wrong again. It's way too early.
My car's broken.
I did it wrong?
No, I did it wrong. I don't know about you. I was busy trying to focus on my own line.
No.
Well, I've lost like 6 car lengths on you, so I definitely did it wrong.
Be right back.
No. If it makes him feel any better, every single day driving home, there's one specific part of the route that everyone gets sunblinded. They all come down to a creeping halt. And this is a major roadway. Speed limit's 55. Everyone goes 65 like you're supposed to. And it goes down to... The worst I've seen is 20.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, you really, really can't do this. Guys, this is dangerous for everyone. Why are you doing this? Put some sunglasses on or your sun visor down, please.
Or, you know, as the maker of the roads, don't plant a fucking tree line there.
It's at the front and the back of it, but where it matters, no, they've taken all the trees down there. Because there's a tree farm there. That makes no sense.
But yeah, I don't know of my availability over the next, I'll say 10 days. Be around, I won't be, I don't know. But I'd like to try Alien tomorrow, which I have a funny feeling is 3-player. The reviews look pretty good, but not good enough to buy. But yeah, as I said, wait for it to come on Game Pass.
Sorry.
Wait for it to come on Game Pass is the new. Wait for it to go on sale. My God, I can't believe I avoided you there, Schalke. That was.
What are you going to be doing for the next 10 days?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to the arcade. Sunday I have a friend over. Monday I'm going to see my sister. Tuesday I'm seeing a different friend. Wednesday I can't remember. I can see The Matrix. Thursday, a different friend's coming over. So, it's Christmas, mate. And then Thursday is Christmas Eve, so I'm heading down to see more family. And then Friday is Christmas Day, so I'm heading back.
Visit your mum, or at least call her.
I will call my mum. I call my mum every week. I call her usually when I head to the arcade. I ring her on my motorbike and just chat for the 20 minutes it takes me.
Oh, bollocks.
The race is over.
That's perfect.
I've just been driving around still. I was saying. Yes, my mate on next Thursday is coming over. He's the one with the 1987 V8 Camaro T-top. And if anything, so and I have seen people on forums say, people claim about Teslas. People like it's a massively overpowered car that's incredibly good at drag racing and not quite so good in braking and cornering. This is an American muscle car. Like this is everything. And Tim's is the original muscle car. So it's a V8 Camaro. And you have not heard an exhaust like this. This is something else. It's brilliant. It's got a 3-speed slush box, so you put your foot down, it goes first, third, second, first, third, second. It's awful. 130 horsepower, that's all it's got. And the weight distribution is atrocious, so with 130 horsepower and big fat tires, it can light it up all the time. So by no objective yardstick is this car good, but my god, does it sound good and does it look good. So yeah, quite the opposite. Very much the 1980s equivalent of Tad. That was an awful approach.
Yep.
Around the corner.
It was
none of the I was inputting into this controller was happening on the screen.
No, that was nearly brilliant, but actually wasn't.
I think it's a bit close for me.
Oh, too fast.
Quite small difference, but not enough.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Oh, that's one other thing about the Tesla. The phone icon's like an original phone, like the two-piece ones that you had, and you can answer when someone rings you by saying ahoy, which is what Alexander Graham Bell suggested. That's how we answer telephones, with ahoy.
Oh, bollocks to that.
Which is what Mr. Burns does.
Exactly, that's what the reference is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, just get straight, you bloody car.
Take your foot off the accelerator. Remember,
no, he was on a straight way.
Remember, you've now got
catching up
an analog accelerator, Henry. That's important. Oh, it's all going to go wrong in front of me. Oh, no, Schalke did just pip ahead.
Oh, there. More damage, I'm sure.
Bob has left the pits. Funny name for a girl.
Isn't Betty a woman's name?
Betty? Betty is a woman's name, but Bob.
Ah.
You've not seen Blackadder, I take it.
No, and you haven't seen Kung Pao, apparently.
Oh, I have. Sorry, I didn't know you were.
Forgotten that.
Yeah.
We were referencing.
Now, my favourite line for that one is, "We trained them wrong on purpose, as a joke."
Oh shoot!
Great film. Some of it has
so
aged, but
great.
very, very good. Now,
it's aged in the right way, though.
By the way, Izzard is either concentrating very, very hard, or he's muted his microphone.
I was muted.
Hello.
I'm still annoyed that movie references the sequel so much, and they never bothered making it.
I don't know if it was a technological masterpiece and was very funny, but I don't know if it was a commercial success at all.
Damn it!
Whoa! Bloody hell!
I mean, we tried. Didn't work out for me.
I had to brake extra hard because I saw you coming in from the left, but you nearly got me.
Oh, crap it.
So, it was a rude barge attempt.
Under the bridge, there is now a hazard.
Oh,
The
yes.
hazard is now under the bridge.
It would have been a great oversight. You nearly did it. Oh, Shouka!
That is a nice
You
room when
messed
someone
that
goes
one up.
by.
You messed that one up. Come on, car. Come on, car.
Oh, oh,
No!
oh, oh, shit.
No!
Ow.
I fluffed the
No,
gear
I'm
change
off.
up.
Aww.
I fluffed the
Upside
gear
down on this
change.
chicane.
You still won, DJ.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, but you got a better time.
Yeah, but I was 200ths of a second slower because I bulked up a gear change. Ah.
No.
Fluffed the gear stick.
We'll need to restart race.
Whoa!
Oh! That was the slowest pirouette through the air I've ever seen.
What's that the guy's name? East Slider. I thought it was East Lidar. Yeah, actually on that topic, so most modern cars have got LiDAR in the front, which is very good, and the Teslas eschewed this for this camera system, and I was just thinking, I've written a lot of systems, loads of things that I thought I could do, and the prototype worked pretty good, and I was like, this can definitely be a full commercial thing that I can ship, and certain percentage of the way through you realise it's not possible, even though the prototype was very, very, very promising. And I have a horrible feeling that the Tesla camera system is like that, because you were saying, Tad, about sun blindness, like low sun on a road blinding you. Like, there's no
Yes.
solution for this. You don't get cameras that can just look straight at the sun and
My,
work in the dark.
BMW and MG
Oh,
both
bollocks.
use cameras.
And LiDAR.
No, camera only.
Are you
What LiDAR is?
sure?
Yeah,
Are you really?
How do you wreck your car
yeah, because the
before the
people
race has
complain
even
about
started,
the
Mr. Pickett?
adaptive cruise control being
skills.
befuddled by going under bridges and
Can you pay the
the sun's
bills?
shining low in the sky and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah.
No, then stop that.
I would be very surprised if it doesn't have a LiDAR or radar system as well to supplement the camera system.
Is LiDAR just radar with different frequency?
Yes, it's I want to say infrared light bounce. It's a bit like the
It's time of flight, isn't it?
Connect diffraction grid. Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't looked up a list of all the cars, but I was under the impression Tesla the only one that had ditched LiDAR, going, nah, we're just going to use webcams. Oh, I was not in the right gear then.
The problem with a lot of AI type stuff is you'll get 80% done really easily and be,
Yes.
oh my god, this is so easy.
Yes.
Then it's a bit harder to get to sort of 90%. Yeah, you think, yeah, it's still good, still good. 95,
Yeah.
95's like, yeah. Then you get to 98 and you just cannot get any further.
Yes, so I've been watching some of the
So-
latest Tesla self-driving videos, and the Tesla's just doing, it's like taking corners at like 3 miles an hour, because it's not quite, it has the pressure of driving around the corner, like fighting the pressure of I'm not sure if there's a car coming, and it's just sort of sometimes it's creeping forwards for better visibility,
Oh,
and it's going
gosh.
halfway out across the junction for it decides it's safe to go. And if you twiddle it so it's,
Oh, no.
if it's safer, it will just end up behind the line forever. And if you make it less safe, it's going to drive into something. So they got these constant battles
Yeah.
back and forwards. I believe we will solve it eventually. But you're absolutely correct.
Right now, it looks like it's having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, well, I mean, but Henry has put together what I said, but even better. Like you'll get most of it there immediately. That's what you show your investors. Look, it basically works. Apart from roundabouts and when the sun is shining or it's raining.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
I thought that was a fairly uneventful crash. And then suddenly you
All things
reappeared.
considered.
But,
You
but
do
in the
not
same
found yeah.
in the same vein, I don't blame Tesla for going fully behind vision systems, because it's not like you can just go, well, we'll have LiDAR and a vision-based system, because the problem spaces don't neatly overlap so that they cover each other's deficits.
That's a lot more processing power you're lugging around too.
You're already lugging around an enormous amount.
Not enough for a
Yeah.
snappy UI though, apparently, or at least that's what they used to say. But I don't know what it's like now.
No, it's great. I have seen people complaining about it, but it's like it's fine. It is absolutely no problems.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It's not an iPad.
I've got my car too soon, so I don't have the new Ryzen-based one.
On your right,
I know.
behind you.
I see you.
So if it's so what is it now? Is it an Intel chip?
Intel Atom, an old Intel Atom as well.
Go around.
Right. So passively cooled.
I genuinely have no idea. Not necessarily.
But when you say Ryzen, that makes me wonder if it's going to need a fan and some thermal compound and
So
a snazzy cooler with LEDs on it.
So bear in mind the Intel Atom is, because that's what.
Shit, it's for netbooks.
No, that's the thing. You can get a 5.4 gigahertz i9 class 24-thread Atom. It's low power consumption. It's not slow and shit. But the Tesla ones, I think it's like 7 generations old. But yeah, that's just showing how much quicker it boots up than the current one, which is a bizarre thing to show. Going, if you were to somehow reason turn it off and on again, which you never do, look how much quicker it comes back on. Want to try my setup, but oversteers a lot.
I'm okay for
on
now.
on a front-wheel
Can
drive
we
car.
get them stock or geek?
We've got people with steering issues as it is. We don't need worse steering problems.
Oversteering on front-wheel drive cars is quite a tricky thing to arrange. Unless you put like 800 horsepower through it.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm hoping though that the upgrade to the Ryzen onboard computer is just a literal one box out, new box in. Because Tesla are very good at doing that. About essentially black boxing stuff. So it's, the connectors are the same, and you just swap out the internal guts.
Please no squish.
Oh shit. Sorry. Oh fuck me. Hi, Dad.
It's a chicken.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, nicely done, Si.
Almost nailed it. Didn't quite come in as much as I wanted to.
Like a wrecking ball. Oh, did we make it through that corner side by side without screwing it up? We did.
Beautiful.
Well, stop clock is right twice a day.
Woo!
Oh shit.
I did hear a driving track instructor say once, if you can hear tyres screeching when you're going around a corner, you're going around it too fast. So, I don't know if that applies here. I don't know how good the sound model is of the tyres. It just means you're sliding sideways rather than going around the corner properly.
So they're sleeping the tires.
Yes.
And that makes this noise.
Yes. Because tyre noise is complex. There's spinning, sliding, scrubbing. What's the other one? And skidding. Yeah. So
Twisting?
No, skidding and sliding, scrubbing, spinning, and There's four. There's four. I have said them all. I can't do it all in one sentence apparently.
There's an airplane term about like moving sideways.
Slip. Yes.
Yeah. So I suppose you've got slippage along the rotational axis or the direction of travel. You've got lateral movement and you've got rotation, right?
Well, no, you've got.
Does that cover three of them?
No, you've got wheel spinning too fast. That's spinning, wheel spinning. Then you
Okay,
have
so that's two of them. Yeah.
then you have no, that's one of them. Then you have wheel spinning too slow. That's
Yeah, but
sliding.
those are in the same direction, in the same plane. I mean,
same
yeah.
axis, yeah.
That covers two of them. Yeah.
The tire spinning along its up-down axis is such a tiny noise you would never model it separately.
Yeah.
But then you have.
But like.
Oh,
Well, so like if you're doing like if you're playing a game in your Tesla,
Yeah.
in your driveway, and you're just
Yeah.
turning the wheels.
yeah. It does make a noise,
might
but
squeak.
it's tiny. And then you have sideways motion, and there are two states of sideways motion. One is where the tyre wall is deflecting and then snapping back, and that's called scrubbing. So that's where you get the chirrup noise. The tyre wall deflects until its maximum deflection, and then the rubber is under tension, and then it will snap back to the right position, so you get a chirrup, and then you get what's called skidding, and that's where the tyre walls remain deflected, and then you get a different noise. So they are very, very different noises, and a skid is a horrible noise, and a scrubbing's got a cool sort of chirping, like noise. So yeah, those are the four skid.
Tyres are pretty amazing, really, aren't they?
They are. Unfortunately, very heavily made from non-recyclable petroleum-based products. Good race, Schalke.
Yeah. Quite tight in the end, and
Well,
have to see whether it's gonna be full versus or
To be
it's fine.
to be fair, I kept each slider very busy. Like I didn't let him overtake me till right at the end, but I couldn't close on you. I tried though.
Oh, I rang the vet today to ask about getting
I
rabbit's
hate vet.
claws clips,
Oh yes.
and they said, "Oh, just look him up. What's his name and what's his surname?" Which I always think is funny because that's how they
Yeah.
use a customer database, don't they, for pets? The
Yes.
pets have your surname. It
Yes.
feels so silly. And
Right.
and they had a look and they went, "Oh, yeah, it was a bit problematic last time. It was a bit." He got a note on his file saying he didn't really like it.
Wow.
No, I did like.
So
I
they
did see,
kind of.
I saw
Yeah, go on.
a tweet. Someone said, "My mother took my tortoise in to the vet, and she was embarrassed to give it its real name, so she said it was called Susan as opposed to Lord Voldemort."
Nope. Oh, that one.
Yes, I've got the same thing when you go to the vet, and instead of saying your name, they say the pet's name. It's like they can't
shit.
hear you. Like I'm speaking on their behalf.
Reminds me of that Gary Larson cartoon with like what the dog hears when the owner's talking, and it's like just garble, 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 Fido, gobble, 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 gobble.
Walk. Yes.
Looks at the trombone noises from
Wah,
Peanuts.
wah, 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 wah.
But if there's a different human bringing them in different times, then probably they're gonna file the information under the animal anyway.
But it's funny when they just go Dora. I go, actually, my name is Adam. This is Dora.
You need to take Dora to the vet for. You gave her too many treats, and now she's sluggish.
No.
No, she's still a cat,
I had to get her spayed.
Ah.
and her bucket.
No, it's not recently. She is a very healthy cat. She was purring because I was out today, obviously, seeing Spider-Man and get the car. But yeah, I came home and I cuddled and she purred. So didn't last long. But she's like, yeah, I don't want to cuddle you anymore. There's no more purring.
But you did that corner perfectly every time.
No, he did.
No, I said I've
twice.
done it perfectly twice.
Ah. was like,
And
that
which
was a
makes me
lot of
think I can
sidewall
do
you
it.
were up eating.
Yeah, I was looking at you because you were sort of like wobbling everywhere. I was like, what's he gonna
Yeah,
do?
my steering's not. I need to jigger with it some more.
I think what he's going to do is order a steering wheel. I think we've played this game enough to warrant purchase of a steering wheel now. I mean, Henry, you're the latest sort of Switch. I mean, how are you finding it? I mean, how are you like? Why didn't I do this
yeah.
sooner? Or are you still? I have to move it a long
Sorry.
way.
I'm getting it's getting a bit tighter now, but I'm still getting the snap back feel. She's like, what the hell's going on here? Ah!
No, fucked it up.
This isn't gonna vote this theory bit.
Oh God, what has happened to my car?
Oh, sorry. That was
no.
completely unintentional. Sorry, I don't think I did that. The car was broken and it had a bit of a pull to the left. Sorry.
You didn't hit me. I saw you coming towards me, swerved out the way too hard, and then put the car in a spin. If I'd done nothing, it would have been fine.
Yeah, the car started pulling to the left, and so I applied the normal amount of correction, but it didn't do anything. Sorry about that.
That's alright. Technically, you did nothing wrong. You didn't touch me.
Oh.
I'm not
Fine.
touching you. Oh, I can't steer.
Amazing racers.
I do have a question, by the way. Does anyone remember the second Amazing Spider-Man film with Lizard Man in it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
Take your word for it, though.
Well, my question was what actor played him, so it's not. But you haven't seen it. There's not not much of context. I think it was David Warner, but I think he's dead now.
Aw.
I'm not sure. So he played Sark in Tron.
Ooh.
And the devil
Which
in
Tron?
first Tron.
Ooh.
And he played the devil in Time Bandits, which I need to see again.
It's a good
Terry,
movie.
Terry Gilliam.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Taika Waititi is doing a TV show, Time Bandits, which has scope to be very good. I should give
Isn't
you...
that already out?
No. I should give you my review of Spider-Man, by the way. Not as good as Thor Ragnarok. Better than Thor the Dark World.
Oh shit.
But only just.
Oh, now I'm totally screwed. Steering is
I'm
much
sorry.
harder. I
mean,
think it was
I'm
my
sorry.
sliding into the wall that really did it, but hey.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
shit.
you come out and get your nose smacked real good.
That's better.
Oh, and I'm
Yeah.
rolling. 3, 4, 5.
Alright, I'll stop you.
Rawhide.
Your head is through the car. Wow. Come and have a look at Henry's driver's side. That's worth a look from the from outside.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
You are.
Silly British people.
We invented cars. Fuck you. I've no idea if that's
We
true.
invented America as well.
That's also true.
The
Yeah.
tab's on the other side.
You're sticking through the window. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
This is my seat position, but hey.
Let's go to the FXR.
Judging by the amount of modifications to this dash, quite surprised it's still giving me readouts. It would not be doing that in real life.
So we'll go to the FXR and then see about changing track. I don't know what time it is.
22.
Not even 11.
They've definitely. This screen looks. I think that
You kick us before. or
it
in
should
the
kick.
game.
It should kick you.
You're on the. Yeah. Look at the bottom of the screen to the right of the leave button.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Hmm.
But you should hopefully be forced into the right cars now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, this one's fast. Bloody hell.
Why can't I join?
You haven't chosen a car?
You're in the right car?
On. Yeah. timer or something. Oh, it's a pit speed limit, so on this.
That'll do it.
Which way? This way, I think.
Hey!
Keep pressing it.
That was TT5. Cramming in a corner.
Oh, it's not even letting me spawn back into the map.
I had a great first lap, but alright.
Stop practicing. Stop practicing.
Stop practicing now.
Oh,
Stop practicing now.
Well, the physics are still live for speed.
Something wrong with the physics.
No, that's really not. But taking it to the breaking point definitely breaks it.
TJ reckons the sound's changed a bit.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I think they might have tied
It
up their
couldn't have been
distortion
worse, according to DJ at least.
No, I think they just changed the distortion a little bit. There's been no major changes though.
Oh shit!
Ow. Ow.
Why did you slow down so much?
So I came up. Sorry, I can't hear you from all the way back there. What was that? Because
This is a journey into sound.
your entry speed is not important. Your exit speed is important. Oh, that was a.
That was very well done.
Well, it wasn't because he screwed that up, and now I've got the overlap.
Yeah.
Whoa, didn't quite fit through. Oh dear, he definitely didn't leave me room to get through then. But yeah, I don't care if he beats it. Said, and any random who goes to the pit after we switch cars is switching in a setup. So great,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, cool. Yeah, you have a better setup than me, and you won. Brilliant.
Oh dear.
He's milking it out for everything that the car's got.
Oh crap it.
That was very tight, Schalke, sorry.
No contact. It seems
It
somewhat
was-
under control.
There was, let's just say that was, I just offered up a small prayer to the god of gaps, that there was a little bit of a gap between you and me.
Like a pair of light cycles, light bikes.
We are parallel.
I am
Please
aware.
no squeeze.
Oh, I let you like 2 car widths, you didn't use it.
Yeah.
Hi, Tad.
I can actually hold the space.
Use the instrument panel.
Nah, who has the time?
The instrument panel, advanced targeting.
Oh, the
equipment
inside of this
designed
car
to hit
didn't
tiny
get redone.
targets. No, I don't think they've done very much, but now we can mod
Use
it.
the targeting computer, Luke.
Not what he said.
Yeah, use the targeting computer.
Ooh.
What was the all?
It's a bit sliding.
Oh yeah,
I'm back.
sliding is racing.
Oh, that's not good.
Oof.
Oh bloody hell!
Oof.
What'd you do there?
I took it sliding.
Schalke's
And then
cheating.
the margins I meant.
I've genuinely no idea how you managed to get that much extra speed out your car. So I was distracted by the upside down.
You saw nothing.
I saw a clip, just doing the rounds. It's a clip from an Australian news show, like a sort of Good Morning type show, and they were talking about Omicron, and it was all very jovial. And they go, "Well, I've got Pete, our language expert, in the studio now," and I can't do an Australian accent. You seen this one? They said, how do we pronounce Omicron, Pete? And he goes, well, it is Omicron, not Omicron, because you need to brush up on your ancient Greek. There's 2 letter O's in the ancient Greek alphabet. There's Omicron, which is literally like little O, and then there's Omicron, which is literally like big O. And everyone in the comments is going, do you mean Omega?
Oh dear.
Stream is showing desktop.
Why has this guy joined saying I can't join any servers? They're all updated to S3. What?
Now we are back to footage.
It's because everyone is modded. That's probably why.
What? You can't run mods on this server?
Yeah, we can't. I haven't turned it on.
Nope.
What's this map
That
name?
might be a restart.
That happened.
Fine.
Shulker! Behave yourself!
Ooh, my steering's heavily out now.
Yes, come on, Shaka. Stop showing off in front of your friends.
Well, DJ,
Turning to the
it's
right.
you and the 2... Oh, dear.
Fuck you, Tad.
What was that? You grabbed my back end and just threw my car out. Couldn't do anything. Oh,
Stop
that's how you do
trapping
that,
people
DJ.
by the trunk.
Oh shit.
He was fondling my tailpipe. What am I supposed to do?
Stick it in his frunk.
No.
My frunk is full. What map are we on?
My frunk is
I'm not
full!
making it easy to get the setup. No, no, no.
Oh, is that why? I must download a setup or I won't even play the game! Oh, good pull away, Tad. Bloody hell.
Alright,
That part down.
my kids keep taking the
really
piss
damn
out of
good.
me
Fair
because of
enough.
something they heard when we were playing Live for Speed a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And they keep mimicking me, going brum brum brum, and I have to explain to them the reason I did it was because Tad went past me going meow and then crashed. So I then went past him going as loud as I could, brum brum motherfucker.
You should have shouted out bus wanker.
I don't care how true it is. No!
Jeez.
I
Oh,
don't...
God.
Quite warm.
He couldn't control it. Sorry, Shulker.
So, how long did you take away their internet for mocking you?
I didn't, because I just had to admit that is the
Who's
noise
there?
that I made.
I don't think this car's going fast enough to warrant a rear valance.
Oh, bollocks.
Possibly valence.
A what?
The rear diffuser.
Oh, yeah, no. Andy Polo, please, get through the corners and apply the accelerator.
Oh, that was way too slow. Yeah, so that bit when we go under the bridge and back up again is so bouncy. My headset, my headphones start to fall off
No.
my head every time. But I have to get onto the straight and then readjust my headphones before they don't fall off any further.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, well, there you go. Hopefully I'm far enough behind him that I can get through this without having...
Stop saying we're going to get through this.
I gotta get through this.
But if we say it enough, it should come true. Please. And now he's just gone. Why was he messing with me? Mr. Polo, please. Just let me hang out back here with Shoka so he can yell at me a lot. Or I get so intimidated by his sheer presence I freak out and destroy the universe. Again.
Not again.
Well, you saw me spin off into nowhere, into like a black hole last time.
He's desperate to find out what map we're on.
How did
Did
Darth
he?
Vader know what Luke had for Christmas?
Oh, crap it.
He'd read the script.
He felt his presence.
God.
I bet you that joke was first told probably Christmas 1981.
Yeah. Yeah, and then someone was like, spoiler, I haven't watched it yet. Because Netflix hasn't been invented, Dad.
Actually, that probably wasn't a thing, because, Star Wars was like nothing that had ever come before it. And when The Empire Strikes Back came out, it was so anticipated. So, you know, everyone saw it. I do love that only 3 people knew the line of dialogue that Dave Prowse was going to do on set. And that was Irvin Kershner, George Lucas, and Mark Hamill. So not even Dave Prowse knew what he said. He just had to say something, and they said, we'll tell you later on when you record the line. And only Luke...
I am your mother!
I am your mother! Is this SO1? Dude, I keep linking you the thing that says Weber Streaming. Thanks, Tad. Oh, God. Can't reset when it holds the yellow flag. Can't reset with hitting the car.
It's not amusing to use setups. No.
Where was he?
Should I just change car now?
Exits, restarts.
I'm just typing it in. I gotta type it with the mouse, though. It takes a little while. Oh, I typed slash restart. Nothing happened.
Oh, because people are hitting end race, restart race.
Yeah, but I typed in restart.
Everything.
You're not admin.
I am admin. I just typed it wrong. Apparently. I wish I could have macro buttons. When I press escape, I get a button that I can click on to trigger a macro. Because it's very hard to type anything in on the keyboard. I don't want to bind it to the key. I don't want to bind restart race onto something on the steering wheel, because I will hit it by mistake.
Bind it to something on the mouse then.
What, the left button or the right button?
What is it, like a Microsoft serial mouse from 1990?
Yeah.
In your mind's eye, run me through how you think a mouse would work on a motion platform.
Well, you were just using the mouse to type, were you not?
Well, sort of, but it's not a mouse. It's a
It's a
trackball.
trackball.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm just calling it what you just called it a second ago.
Yeah, but it's only got 2 buttons. And a scroll wheel.
Someone's got very bold font.
It's not a,
Is the scroll wheel clickable?
even if it was, remember, I can't see it. I have to feel out.
God,
Do you normally have to look at your mouse?
I'm
Do
gonna
you
freak out.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm worried about anything I might hit accidentally. Yes, it does have a click on the wheel. But I don't want to have restart race on middle click of my wheel.
Right, well, there's no hope for you then. Given you a solution, you've rejected
Yeah.
it.
I have, because
And I don't
issues
botch.
with it.
I small
That was so courteous of you, Shulk. I appreciate that.
So that guy screwed at
What
the
was your
chicane.
reason for not wanting it?
It'd be too easy to do by accident. Fucking hell, Tad.
I'm trying
when
to
when
catch
it
it.
goes wrong, you let go of the accelerator. You do not just keep it planted through a fishtail and hope it all goes according to plan.
But it did!
No, it didn't.
So you
I
want-
straightened you up. I'd like a way
So
to
you want
restart the
something
race.
easy to press, but not too easy to press?
Yes.
You want the moon on a stick?
Well,
Why not?
well, it won't fit on the rig. Weighs too much.
Oh shit.
Look out.
Just melt a bit off it.
Off the moon.
Yeah.
It's only made of cheese.
That's why reminds me, because we're talking about the moon and therefore about space, because Esmia's not actually online, because she got her new internet. Has she now, like, broken it?
I'm sure she's fighting with it constantly, making sure it port forwards for her properly and everything.
She's probably running game servers on it.
She was before.
How has your internet's been fine, but do you have other people at home, Tad, or is this an unfair test?
Oh, actually, everybody's home.
Yeah, no, your ping is perfect with a US server. So it might just be that, let's say the limit's 100 milliseconds. It might be that in a European server, you're then getting 110. In the American server, you're getting 90.
Oh.
So it's not appreciably different, but if it's over a hard threshold, then that would...
It's probably how our old Xbox Live works so well. We were playing on our 360. It was just good enough.
Oh, Xbox 360 had one good game.
Oh, yeah.
had lots of good
Battlefield?
games. Burnout 2, Burnout 3,
Crackdown.
Burnout 4.
No, well, they were good on the PlayStation.
Such bias.
Exclusives. Didn't have very
Crackdown
many.
was a good one.
Mass Effect.
I seem to recall the Xbox only had something like... Oh, the 360 had a lot more. But the original Xbox, I think, only had like 6 exclusives, something like that. I can't remember the
Which is
Xbox
ironic
360.
because it was a PC.
Well, the 360 won that console war straight up.
Yeah. Only actual console I know that was a PC was the Dreamcast, hilariously.
And that had
Kind
full
of.
modem support and everything.
It ran
That
Well, it
Windows.
ran
super ahead of
Windows
its
CE.
Ran Windows CE, yes.
Hey, it still ran Windows.
But yeah, the Xbox,
You've got to
we had a
beat
lot
the
of that.
PS3 to do that.
We had a lot of that, oh, it's just a PC, and working on the Xbox response was, I fucking wish this was a PC. Like, it's a glorious and wonderful architecture, but there's very little in common. You know, it's a GeForce graphics card, it's an Intel CPU, but actually working on it because of the UMA, the Unified Memory Architecture, was so different to PC stuff.
Probably still less weird than a PS2 though.
I do a talk
yeah?
on game development and cars and things. A part of it is a chat about the PS2, and you just put the diagram up and explain it, and people just sort of staring at it like, what? It was mad.
Otherworldly. Good though. Good console.
Yeah, well, sort of.
As a consumer, I mean, not as a developer.
If a game existed on both the Xbox and the PlayStation 2, without exception, I believe, the Xbox version was always better. Always. So, like, the Xbox version of Burnout had 256 color textures, but the PlayStation, which had half as much memory, had 16 color textures. Yeah, stuff like that. Because it was so much easier to write for the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. Oh, that was...
Ooh. Rude.
No, he did say sorry, and then something in foreign, and then a triangle. I don't know what triangle means or what language that is.
It's a
16
sort of
colour
weird
textures.
foreign
I
note.
assume you can have different 16 colours for every texture, could you?
Yeah, it's palletized, yes.
Right.
Yes, it wasn't the
What
16
about if
color.
they were? What about if they were with the textures like on a texture map that had to share the same palette?
If there was Atlas, it would have to share the same palette, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's quite a constraint.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you have tools to help you
Yes.
generate them, right?
Yes. Yes, you don't do atlases by hand, the computer does that.
Right, but I'd never thought about the colour constraint before, so probably there's tweaking involved to make it look good.
Tad!
There you are. Like, where'd he go? And then he showed up on the other side I was expecting him on.
He
Sorry.
escaped somehow.
I escaped somehow, let's go.
This car lets you go a bit too fast through the middle bit of the chicane. Like it lets you speed up when you shouldn't.
Yeah, you should then just brake again immediately.
Yeah, but too much.
Cars always let
What
you
you're
go-
saying is you
accelerate
can't
too
handle
much.
it?
I can't handle it.
Okay.
You can't handle the truth. Wait, what?
Can't handle the speed.
No, too soon. Bang, bang, bang.
Too many
Ooh,
beams,
stuff.
that's what I'm hearing. Oh no!
That was a weird crash. I think I skidded along
Oh,
vertically
sorry.
nose down then.
I brake really hard to let you past and completely messed it up. But I did brake. I braked. You can check on the replay. I tried to give you room because you always say I should brake.
No.
What happened? Car starts to go in a straight line.
I did realize you do have to like micro tap the brake inside the straight part of that chicane. Thank you for giving me the idea. I'm sorry you suffered for it.
The idea of braking.
Just a little micro tap once you hit the end of the straight part of that chicane.
If you come from like,
Behind.
right, you can slide more. You don't need to brake much. That's quite clear.
But how else am I supposed to pop my tires? It's very important to my race.
Yeah.
I don't know if
But if I get a wheel, I'd have to get pedals. Oh god.
it comes with the wheel generally.
I mean, I would hope so.
I don't know if the liver speed site tracks the number of tires first, but I hope it does.
Sure, I'm part of that. I'm really skewing that metric just by myself.
No, but it'll be
Spider Eater George should not have been counted.
it'll be a personal number though. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess they could accumulate them all, but I'd be curious to look. It does track a whole bunch of fun stats. I have to say, I was thinking about what you said about GTA Vice City VR. That would, if that's a PSVR exclusive, that would probably convince me to buy a PS5. Which is funny because the reason I bought a PS2 was to play Vice City. I went down, got up on Thursday. I got up on Thursday morning, went down to Console Club, bought PS2, bought GTA Vice City, and then just went home and didn't leave the house for 4 days. That was glorious.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a Switch?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
I have an Eevee Goes Pokemon Switch.
Oh.
Ah.
I need to go get one so we can play Advance Wars.
Oh, has it got online play?
Yeah, they redid it completely for that
good.
specific reason. They finally figured it out, but you got to buy it again, which I think is really Nintendo of them.
Well, of course it is. But I bought it already on the Wii U.
Oh, I'm not sure. For you then.
Like I know, no, you're joking. Nintendo, like, right, new platform, buy everything again, constantly.
Yep.
We'll do one more, then we'll change track.
You will.
It's end of the evening. It's always Blackwood.
It's
11.
I think
15.
it's San Andreas VR.
Because Vice City was
I'm
my
not in the
jam.
race. Alright, I'm in the race.
Yeah, Vice City I loved. I loved the 80s feel. I loved so many things about that game. San Andreas was probably one of my least favourite. I never completed San Andreas. It was just too big.
You feel the same way about 5?
No, 5's not. Like, San Andreas, like, after the first area, you then went to the second area, which was as big as Vice City all over again. It was just constantly throwing you to new suburbs, I guess is the right term.
Oh, fuck it.
You did the bad thing, Henry. You touched the brakes.
Wanted to slow down, that's why.
Yeah, but as I said before, unless you've really balls the corner up, if you think you're going to skid off, braking will almost never fix it. It will just put you into the wall quicker. You're better off take your foot off both pedals, steering well, and just crossing fingers. Oh! Because I knew he was going to go for an easy overtake, or for an undertake, so I blocked him. And he obviously didn't quite realise that...
That was a thing.
Yeah. Because that's what I do. If someone goes wide, I will try and brake late and hard, and I say undertake them, but I'll pass from the inside of that corner. And I assumed he was going to do that, so I blocked him. But he just continued to do the manoeuvre he was going to do anyway.
Good luck, everybody. Crashes it. And everything.
I think the patch notes, and I don't have them up, I think said there was a change to the MRT and the RB4. And the MRT is the go-kart, and the RB4 is the four-wheel drive. I don't know what they were. As I'd say, they just made the wheelbase longer, which is interesting.
Something like that. I'm sure it was 10mm change, whatever it was. Whatever stat it was.
And what if it's the track? That would make a difference. If it's the length, that won't.
It might be the track, I don't know.
Maybe I'll go to GameStop this weekend. Get a Switch and look at the steering wheels.
Get some stocks.
So you're telling me I'm going to have to
Have you
buy...
been paying attention?
So you're telling me... So Advance Wars 1 or 2?
It's a package thing.
Oh, okay.
It's
Wait.
both.
Uh-oh.
So it's 1 and 2, and it's what, 50 quid? 60 quid?
I think it's a full price. Yeah, it's
Oh,
not great.
But hold on, they weren't even that much to begin with. They're only 25 quid a go.
No.
Brand new.
I know. But,
So
you know, it costs them a lot of money to regurgitate code.
my Advance Wars 2 got stolen. I had an 800-hour save on it. I know.
No! That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow.
And you know the moment they got a hold of it, they deleted it. It's like, I don't need what this guy's got.
Yeah, so that means I've bought Advance Wars 1 once, and I think I bought Advance Wars 2 3 times. Like once for the DS,
Soon to be 4.
once for the Game Boy, once again for the Game Boy, and then once for the Wii U.
Wii U.
So it's that one. Congratulations, me, I won. Sorry, Triangle Face from Squid Games.
I can read only part of it. I'm surprised by my lack of literacy.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over.
Yes,
how
you're
you were
illiterate.
leaving.
There's an A on the second syllable, but can't make much out of it.
Wait a minute.
Otherwise.
You're okay,
But
Sean?
can you order 2 beers?
In Japanese. Any particular track or just Blackwood?
The number I probably can do.
Whichever one makes you happy.
So
Except that they have multiple numbers, but yeah.
yeah, we've been over these a few times. It's brilliant in areas. I love the way the Japanese do naming schemes because they have one for things and then one for small things and then one for big things and one for round things and one for liquids, and it's just they've got about 8 number schemes. You can mix and match them and it's not too bad. And I'm just gonna, there you go, you've all been shoved into the right car now, I hope.
Hey.
Why are
Still in
people,
the same one.
why, I think when we restart that will then force people, or I have to end it. So that's changed. The functionality is definitely, unless I need to. Right, does that work? Yes, there we go.
Aww.
No! Oh, what was that? Shut up, Dora.
Ah, Professor, please.
Are we all in?
Not yet.
Thank you.
Wait,
No, I am.
hold on. Izzard, how have you rolled? Did you even manage to get underneath the? Yes, you did. You rolled.
It's honestly your fault, DJ. I just want you to know that.
No, I didn't drive because I was waiting for everyone to get in.
Yeah, we know.
But
Izzard got behind you, and then Polo got underneath him, flipped him off, realized what he was doing, got over, got around you, but Izzard was already upside down.
Ow. That hurt.
I've never seen anyone roll so close to the start line. That was amazing.
Polo flipped him. Yeah, just like this. You didn't go. Isyard got bumped up on you, and then Polo got
I
underneath
think
him.
what happened. Yeah, I think I drove over DJ's wheel arch like a ramp.
Oh, crap it.
Oh, Henry, don't jump the lights. That was a,
Wow, that's pretty speedy.
I took that really well, but only because I was avoiding Mr. Fucknugget. Now, if only I could have memorised how I took that. Oh, someone's off on the
Giving
grass.
tutorials on YouTube.
Who was that?
Chit.
Was that Henry or Tad just...
Tad, I think.
Wow.
Oh yeah, let's wait. God damn it. Oh yeah, we're out of here.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
back on the track, come on!
Speed up in shadow.
I haven't managed to do anything yet. Like, I was steering back onto the track that entire time with no success.
Yes, I'm in second place, losers.
I mean, it's time to restart.
No, it's also in second place. So that's clearly a problem.
Having too easy restarts can reward risky behavior.
Yeah, but if we don't, that means we're going to reward Izzard getting ahead of me, and I'm not sure that's the life I want to live.
Yeah.
No, you
life
can
is
leave
full
it.
of choices.
Leave the life.
Has the track changed colors?
It's a little more vibrant. The trees look better.
Come on, placebo effect much?
Yeah, I think all they changed was the specularity of the cars, and that's it. I don't think there's been any other graphic changes.
I'll take my placebo effect. Thank you.
There's a meme in Mac circles which is Safari feels snappier, which is what people always say. And there's an iOS or macOS update.
Oh yeah, it's a similar thing in Warcraft with that causes a Nixie to do a deep breath. There were so many theories.
Where he adds higher Brian.
So in Warcraft, it was always if you don't have enough dots, it makes it as a deep breath, or if the rogues don't keep eviscerate up on her, or if there are too many hunters in an area, or you know, this sort of stuff. And many years later, the Warcraft devs went, it's just random. It's a pure random chance. There's nothing else. But we loved watching all of the theories. People doing like tests all night long on Onyxia, trying different group makeups, and then seeing what was happening with her. And it's just pure random nothing.
It gives people something to do.
Well, it's the superstition. That's the funny bit. Oh, there's new adverts on the billboards.
Oh. Well, that's worth it, right there.
I also think
maybe that's what you saw.
They've also the skid marks appear to be too far above the track now. There's definitely some weird parallaxing going on there. I wonder what adverts got dropped. We can look back on the replays of the stream, I guess. Yeah, it's an advert for i3d.net, which is for server hosting, I think. Which is weird, because I would just get mine from lfs.net. It seems very odd to host my server on somewhere other than that.
No, Tad.
Damn it! I was looking at the wrong part of the map. I'm sorry.
I just want you to know you don't deserve that at all.
What?
DJ doesn't.
What, for me not ramming someone?
No, Tad just came back on the track and drove into me.
After I crashed my car, and now I've crashed again, and I'm gonna go back in the pits because I can't drive straight.
We've moved the server to your neighbourhood. You're running out of excuses now.
Well, Izzard,
It's true.
when you saw him trying to
I've said it
rejoin...
from the beginning. I'm shit.
When you tried to see him rejoin the track, did you sound your horn? Did you tootle him?
No.
Well,
there's your problem.
then I'm going to consider it a dual fault circumstance.
Does that mean we have to have a duel now?
Yes.
The other kind of duel.
To the death.
Well, you're not supposed to flip. How did you do that?
So I've just given up. You've sapped all the fun from this race.
No.
Given up.
I have to figure out how to save my clutch in order not to have a complete standstill before the finish line.
Save your clutch with a clutch move before the finish line.
Good luck with that one, Shouker, because I am right on your arse. There's nothing wrong with my clutch. I'm going to just burn a bit of clutch material, get some more launch.
Oh, if I burnt out my
What the
clutch.
fuck?
Uh-oh. Triangles are
Can I
spinning.
use up all the blocks?
I'm sorry, I want an editor there. On my screen, you swerved left, so I just went straight, and then you swerved back into me. And I thankfully somehow managed to get past.
I guess that's 2 blocks, so that's
Yeah, but-
actually...
No, you didn't update smoothly. You lurched left and then teleported right.
No, but I
That's
drove
a
that
terrible
way.
pants.
No, Chowker,
Well, he's now the furthest one away from the server now.
you smoothly drove left and then you warped to the right. You didn't start to turn to the
No.
right. There was just a discontinuity in your packets.
Let's do the lag warp.
Again.
It's just a lurch to the left.
I've burnt out my
It's
clutch,
left.
apparently.
Yes, so in this car, you must lift the accelerator when changing gear because there's no throttle cut. Oh, for
Right.
fuck's sake! We've just done the Formula XR.
Do you require a
Tug.
I'm gonna use attack.
TMI.
Yes, I'm gonna... I probably should park somewhere. This is
Oh,
quite
I was gonna
dangerous.
push it.
I'm gonna let it cool off. Can I beat... You're lap behind, so...
I never finished a lap of this race, so I've got no problems pushing you along.
What is going on, by the way? I finished the race and nobody else has.
Yeah,
Still.
because nobody
No,
else finishes the race.
Still, dude, we've done one race in this car.
Yeah, but it's...
We are quite
I'm out of
he
clutch.
obviously doesn't like it.
we are quite varietous in the car choice. Like we did like 5 races in the FXR, 5 in the GTR. Not GTR, whatever it's called. But yeah,
The push starts.
no one else has finished the race yet. Oh wait, no one else is racing.
I'm pushing Shulka.
Literally everyone else has stopped racing.
If you look to your left, DJ.
Yeah, but you're not racing. You fucked your
Well,
clutch.
yeah, I can't move.
So if you press F9, you can see your tyre and clutch temperature, but on this car, you must bounce. If anything without a throttle cut listed in the pit screen, you must bounce the accelerator on sequential. The other thing that can knacker the clutch is rejoining the track at full throttle, because the wheels are spinning when you're on the grass, and then suddenly the wheels get grip, and you're showing that all back through the clutch and it slips. And this thing has a very, very weak clutch. What the fuck, Tad?
Good dodge, Schalke.
Yep. That
He's been
first
racing with us a
long
while.
turn is surprisingly hazardous. The amount of side swipes that's happening there. Just...
Unmarshalled madness is what it was.
Still is marshalling bending.
Oh, I did follow the what happened on the F1 at the weekend, by the way. That was shocking. So apparently, I won't go into the details, but basically the drivers did something, and for some reason the guy in charge of F1 ruled in a way that no one has ever ruled like that before, to say, yeah, that's fine what they did. So yeah, people are really, really pissed off. But it's basically the teams were blocking people and they shouldn't have been, and yes.
Oh, shit.
And then the FIA has very detailed rules.
Lewis Hamilton's a Sir Hamilton now, isn't he?
Yeah, you know that Emmy works for Revolution Software. The guy in charge there is a Sir, and I'm really curious if he got a knighthood for writing computer games, because I've written computer games and I'd like to be a knight. Oh, Tad, Chalka, what happened there? Did you just clip me?
I was too willing.
So used to me being the terrible one.
Didn't press your button though, did you, Schalke? Hoping we'd forget about it. I'm gonna scrub straight to that part of the video.
Yeah, so at the end of that straight, my frame rate tanks, and it does have VSync on for some reason. So my frame rate drops from 72 to 36 there. But
How awful for you.
36 is pretty chunky.
Just remind you, I'm on a GT 730 in VR.
Yeah, but you're probably... I'm running at too high a resolution scaling, really, for this card.
What are you on? I'm on 120.
225 with 8 times anti-aliasing.
Yeah.
But it's okay most of the time, but I don't know why there. At the end of the straight seems like a very weird place to start to frame out.
I've got 8 times anti-aliasing, but 120 is the highest I can go.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Oh, that was going so well. You hammered my previous lap time as well.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. I was just driving a lot faster than everyone else.
What's your current best lap? Top right?
I will. 1:17.69. Nice.
1:17.21 is my best. So yeah, my goodness me, that is close.
He's got the moves.
Like Jabba.
Yeah.
Is it Jagger?
Yeah. it's
Not in the
Jagger.
joke. In the joke, it's Jabba.
Okay.
Mick Jabba the Hutt.
I think I've eaten there.
That's Pizza the Hut, and that's a completely different movie.
Yeah, I never really liked Spaceballs. If Spaceballs came on, I would just turn it off and watch Galaxy Quest instead.
If Mel Brooks wasn't in his own movie, it'd have been okay.
He's always in his own movie.
I know,
I'd rather
and
watch
he was thinking about
Blazing Saddles.
Spaceballs. Really screwed it up with him being in there.
I haven't been playing Saddles in many years. I do like you see a lot online, oh, you could never make a film like this today. And my response is always the same
right.
thing, which is, have you seen Sausage
Have you seen
Party?
films? Yeah.
I remember seeing that Sausage Party with a friend of mine, and I just leant over and I said to her, are we on a list now? If you've not seen it, watch it and you'll know the scene I'm referring to when it turns up. My lord, is that legal?
Oh shit. Oh crap.
Slow and steady wins the day.
Nope. Sweet, I did a barrel roll. I'm awesome.
So after this, we'll do one race in the FBM or an open wheeler, and then I will hilariously, as I said, I need to go and work out how to make my car patch. And as I said, the future is stupid.
How big is the patch?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter because it should just happen overnight. But I think.
Well, yeah, but if it's only a couple,
Yeah.
2 or 3 gigs,
Yeah.
you could just use your phone, couldn't you?
Yeah, I don't get much data on my phone. I haven't updated my plan in like half a decade, so it's like 5 gigabytes or 10 gigabytes or something.
Oh God.
I just don't use it. But I've never need it.
Never leaves the house.
Well, when I do, I tend to be at a place where I'm on Wi-Fi anyway. But now I've got.
Well,
I'm
you
My
can figure
Wi-Fi.
something out if your Tesla's gonna offload the camera footage somehow.
Oh well, no, because
cloud.
that will be. So the car has Wi-Fi built in, but it won't download updates over the free Wi-Fi. You have to use the paid-for Wi-Fi, which I thought I've got. But yeah, basically there's free Wi-Fi that only downloads critical updates, and then and stuff like Netflix. But yeah, it's a bit complicated. But yeah, I've got a I've got that 5G router.
Can I? Oh yes.
I just need
That
to,
reminds me,
I just need to work
I
out.
need to-
Oh, look at your lap
Sorry,
time.
go on.
Look at your
Oh,
lap time.
fuck.
That was awesome. Second best one of the race. Yeah, look at that.
I've got a clip earlier that I took from my dash cam. Someone coming across like 4 lanes to
Oh,
take an
dear.
exit from the outside lane.
Oh, that's not the right. You're not the right person to do that to, are you?
There's not much I can do in my own car. Probably couldn't even catch them up.
The in Devon and Cornwall you can though. In Devon and Cornwall you can submit dash cam footage to the local police, and I think they're the only one that does.
Well, we could probably do it. I haven't heard of it happening, but not in that world.
Just submit it to Devon and Cornwall Police.
Okay. Just Photoshop the road signs.
Yeah.
Some extra sheep on the sides.
BMW 2 that works, I guess. What was he trying for?
But yeah, rumor has it that the Christmas update for Tesla will give you free cloud storage of your dash cam clips.
Nice.
Oh yeah, future is stupid. My doorbell has changed to playing Christmas tunes.
Yes, you
which
said
it
that.
does every year.
Oh god, is it date based? I assume that your kids have just changed it.
No. They do it around this time every year. They upload Christmas songs to it. It's just an auto patch.
That's the worst thing ever.
I think they put in a setting so you can turn it off, but
I think I linked, again, Future is Stupid, a Wi-Fi enabled barbecuing system. They uploaded a patch for their barbecue which broke stuff on Thanksgiving. So people went to use their barbecue for the first time.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it wasn't working.
right, this is what happened with the doorbell. I heard it. I went, oh god, it's playing Christmas songs again. Opened the door to see if it really was, so that I could turn it off. My niece was standing there going, "Your doorbell's awesome!" Playing Christmas songs. So it has to,
Oh shit.
Yes,
I'm in here now.
the Tesla has a ho 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 mode, and it plays Christmas music out the boombox, and you can do sleigh bells and all sorts of ridiculousness, none of which I've found yet.
Wait, you've gotten your Tesla?
Yeah, that's why I went today. That's why I've I went and got it.
Oh.
Got rid of my smart car,
Congratulations.
one of my smart cars. Oh, this guy has not got.
Oh shit.
That was.
There's the brakes.
Yeah, I got today. I will say, if you put your foot down when there's a passenger in it, a noise comes out of the passenger every time so far. But yeah,
That's why you bought it.
the 60 to 90 is alright. It's nothing to write home about, and I'm pretty sure the Impreza is faster. The 30 to 60 is incredibly quick, and the 0 to 30 is fucking unhinged. It's just incredible. But yeah, your sort of motorway speed overtake is it's nothing, earth-shattering, because the Tesla only has a single gear, so it doesn't have the gearing to manage that, whereas the Taycan has 2 gears.
No! Right, that's enough for me, I think. Goodbye.
Where's my car?
Oh shit, I'm doing the same.
I will see you. Well, I will see hopefully some of you tomorrow for Aliens. It should be around Saturday. I'm not sure about anything else because it's Christmas.
Oh, I blew up my clutch somehow. What?
Alright.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
There we go, I'm back on after the gravel trap. Holy shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, Tad, you've obviously probably heard about the build quality issues with the Tesla from the American factory.
No.
Oh, it's loads of them. But the Chinese factory was their second factory, and it's perfect. So I did a full check of the car, and I can't see anything wrong. No scratches, no panel gaps, nothing. It's just perfect. Had 7 miles on the clock when I got it. Now has 54. Which, weirdly, took me quite a long time to find. You had to go into car info, software, and then scroll all the way to the bottom.
Interesting.
Target barrel, I get, but I don't dare use the crew.
Oh shit.
That's one way of rejoining, just right in front of everyone. Who's that?
Was that clean? I guess that could have clean.
Whoever that is, Jagger, is being blue flagged right now. But it was
I don't know
clean,
what blue
Factor in
flag
that
means.
situation?
but not safe, shall we say. So now, then see the issue is now I have to worry about him during this corner. So I can't take the corner the way I want to, which means I'm losing space on the leader. So that guy hasn't directly slowed me down, but has indirectly slowed me down. And he's now just driving along with a blue flag. Warping along with a blue flag by the looks of it.
Well, it feels the same way I do about blue flags. If you want it so bad, go and get it.
Oh well, no, that's not the point. The point is, I can't take the corner the way I want. I don't have enough speed to overtake him, but I do have enough speed, so he's just in my way. Oh yeah, so Andy's definitely using a setup, because his lap there was 2 and a bit seconds better than my best one.
Heard there was a better way to race. Of course you went and got it.
That guy, I heard that was funny. The guy repeatedly shouting, "What track is this?" Like, what's the exact name of this track?
No. Oh, so he can get the...
So you can Google for a setup.
Yeah. What the hell?
That's fine. I said, I mean, having done a lot of track days, you should always expect to never be the fastest or the slowest person out there. Someone has always got a better car than you. Whereas, when you stop car
Even
racing,
now?
you wouldn't say.
For you?
The Tesla will get destroyed on a twisty track by a fucking Caterham. Like, you'll have the issue that they'll overtake me around the twisty bits, and then on the straight, I'll catch them up again. And then they'll overtake with the twisty bits, and on the straight, I'll catch them up again.
Oh, that's right, because you're saying the turning for Tesla is not super...
It's alright, but bear in mind, a Caterham might weigh 500 kilos, and the Model 3 weighs 1,800 kilos. You know, it's not... It's tank versus a spear. I mean, I've had this before in the Impreza with, you know, people in very lightweight sports cars, but usually I just go slowly for a bit, just let them get on, so I don't have to deal with them, because I can then drive around the track my own way without having to worry about, am I about to plough into this guy? Is he going to let me pass on the straight? But yeah, I will do at least one track day in the Impreza, my local track, and I'll see whether it's like, holy shit, bollocks the Impreza, this is the future, or yeah.
If the Impreza wins, you're gonna get a Subaru tattoo?
Tattoo?
Why not? Impreza won.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we're like married or anything.
You've had that car how long?
7 or 8 years, I guess.
Isn't that a citizen's marriage anyway?
I'm not sure quite how that works. I mean, I only replaced my previous Impreza, which was 1 year newer, because it ran out of, well, everything just broke. Like everything, like it needed so much work. But yeah, all my cars have been Imprezas. My first and my second car were both Imprezas. Ooh, good job, Schalke. That was an excellent lap time. Bloody hell. That was, yeah, storming.
But the wipe is a wipe.
A butter wipe is
Not steady today.
No, very good. I will do some research before next week. Oh, right, yeah, look, see? So I finished with 43% fuel, he finished with 0% fuel. Yeah. Yeah, I will do a bit of research before we stream again. I will look how mods work, because I think it might be entirely server-side. It might be that as the admin, I put mods on my computer and they go up and I'll have a look, I'll investigate, because I'm curious to see what
I think it's approval-based. That you submit to the system and the system approves. That they are like manually.
Gotcha.
It's okay.
I'll have a look, I'll see what's out there. I mean, I'm hoping eventually they just end up adding a mod browser in. That's what you want. On the main page you want blah 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 and then one smart mods. But yeah, I will.
Did you left?
I did. I said I've got to go and make my car patch for the morning, which is the future is stupid.